to turn on the mic. Ah, I always forget. Look at that, like no stream delay. I can already see myself on the stream. Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mr.789. You can call me Swaggar though. Here on this amazing day of October 6th, 2018. And oh my god, guys, it's been a while. How are you doing? What is going on in your lives? Is everything good? Everything like high-fivey? Okay, good. Thumbs up all around. How are we doing? Good? Alright, good. It's been a while since I did this, honestly. And I know every time I do this, I always say it's been a while since I've done this. And there's a good reason for that. It's because it's always been a while since I've done this. So please, please bear with me for this whole thing, okay? We're all family here. None of us is trying to hate on the others. So words of encouragement and, you know, good memes in chat will definitely go a long way. Alright, right now I'm messaging Kingslayer, trying to get in the Kingslayer Starkiller matchup, which everyone knows is going to be amazing. They're both high-level GMs, so really glad to see that. It's going to be like 5 more minutes, though, so we're just going to go ahead and enjoy the wait for it now. KK, sounds good. And Kingslayer agreed to invite me to the lobby when that starts, so that is going to be great. We're all happy for that. Ugh. Dante07 said, bad memes will result in death. I don't know. You see, I would say good memes only, but I'm not sure, Sonic Aftermath. Do we have any memes of our own yet? I feel as though we're a bit lacking in that department, don't you? I mean, we don't have many memes, right? So, here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's a whole... This is gonna be the... Crap, what's the word I'm looking for? This is gonna be the whole idea behind the whole tournament. Whoever wins doesn't matter. What happens in the stream doesn't matter. We're gonna try and make one good meme for Sonic Aftermath this tournament. Just one good, solid meme for us. Is that so much to ask? I don't think so. PsiX Terrans only know 2-1-1. Actually, it's a pretty good stereotype. So many guys like the 2-1-1 build. Oh my god. I face off against people like freaking, yeah, whenever I see like someone with a PsiX tag on ladder, I automatically like just, you know, go mass gateway blink stalker, get a couple of sentries, because I know there's gonna be like 50 marines at my third base when I try and take it, so whatever. We have the bee farm meme. We have memes. Oh look, everyone's getting all salty because I said we don't have memes. Guys, tell me the memes too. I need to know the memes. I've been out of the loop for a while. Alright, so we have the 2-1-1 meme. We have the bee farm meme. I don't know the bee farm meme. What's the bee farm meme? Somebody give me the background on the bee farm meme, and I will go ahead and rate that myself. I'm not going to do a meme review. I haven't evolved that much yet. I'm just going to see what it's all about. We have memes. We have Xeno. Xeno is known to be a meme lord in the clan, if I'm not mistaken. I have been a little inactive recently, and that's on me, but I do know that Xeno's always a fun guy to have around. Baxter says, awesome, Swaggar is casting a Mr. Casting mate. Thank you, I really appreciate that. I missed casting too. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's honestly, it's just, you know, it's just time, man. It's just time. I have like school. I'm taking a CS202 class actually right now. Fucking computer science is hard, man. I have like a little bit of a background in C, but we're learning C++ this semester. And holy schnitzels, are they going so fast, like a bleed naked speed. Actually, what I'm thinking of doing is just auditing the class, which is basically saying, you know, F this in the B in A. I'm gonna 2-1-1 this motherfucking class, and we're gonna just go ahead and not take it for credit, but we're just gonna sit in the class and write stuff down and do whatever we want. And then next semester when I take it again, I'll just like breeze through it. Because they're just going so fast this semester, it's insane. It's crazy. Current price pool is at $95. Oh my god, guys. If we can get it to $100, I will strip. I'm not going to say what I will strip. All I'm saying is that I'm rating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 articles of clothing right now. And one of them will come off if we get to $100. I'm not going to spoil anything, but we're still going to be within Twitch terms of service. So don't expect anything too grandiose. Thunder says we have the French meme baguettes. Sonic Xenodactyl says we have canon memes. And someone sent him the song. What song? What song you talking about sending, Ghost Swaggar? Don't leave a good man in the dark. I deserve to know the song. Current price pool is at $95.95. We're gonna go ahead. If you haven't already, Snoopy went ahead and posted a link to go ahead and donate to the prize pool. You don't have to actually donate any money itself. You have a coupon code that you can enter, and it automatically lets you do that yourself. It all make only 50 cents. So if you haven't done that already, please go ahead and do it. Support, you know, you're supporting people in your own clan. You're basically going to give 50 extra cents to whoever's going to win. So, you know what? Why not? If I can log in. I'm doing that right now. I don't have screen capture on, but I promise that, you know, I'm actually doing good right now. That's what all the clicking is. Either that or I'm looking up PsiX Aftermath Erotica. Which we also don't have any of. I mean, come on, guys, pick it up. No memes, no erotica. Come on. I'm ashamed. I got a text. Hi, I'm Josiah with Center for Vote Information. Send in your vote by mail application before the deadline if you'd like to vote from home. I vote for Mike Morhaime to be in charge of Blizzard once again. Oh. I can't log into Matcherino. What the hell? Ah, this sucks. I'm still trying. I haven't looked at chat in a while, so sorry about that. I'm just trying to log into this thing. Okay, here we are. I've read and agreed. Alright, there we go. Boom! We're at 96.45 now. A plus premium. Kingslayer is God meme himself. Current price was at 95.95. Don't listen to him. It's at 96.45. I have evidence. I'm not going to show it, but I have evidence. Wilmus says, "What's up, boys?" Hello, Wilmus. Welcome to the chat. Glad you can join us. Really am. We have 3 farmers. I'm going to need a little bit of background on that one, Xenodactyl. Gonna need a little bit of background. Alright, we're still waiting for a Star Killer to go ahead and join on up. He's going to be running a little bit late, so we're just going to chill out for a while, which is fine. I like chilling with you guys. It's fun. It's nice. It's groovy. Though I've almost completely exhausted the only prop I have, which is this. I'm not sure if I can actually show you guys. It's this right here. And whoever can guess correctly. Can you see that? Whoever can guess correctly exactly what that is, I will do 1 emote of their choosing in chat. I know, it's practically negative value as a prize, but come on, I can't really do much, you know. Daunted says soil water. I'm starting to regret not casting with the stream delay. You guys aren't making any sense. Alright, Jay-Z's went ahead and sent me a YouTube link, so we're gonna go ahead and click on that with reckless abandon. You know what we're actually gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and turn on, let me quickly turn on, what am I trying to turn on? Display capture. Where is that? There we go, display capture. There we go. Hey, look at this. You guys can see everything, right? Alright, cool. Infinity, right? Alright, so, no more infinity. We're gonna go ahead and click on the thing right here. And we're gonna watch this together. What did you guys do? Oh my god, did you guys make a music video? Without me? Oh, that's treachery! Hang on, browser. Let me. This is better to be a browser source. Hang on. URL. Hang on. I want to get this properly done. Properly. Oh shit. Crap. Hang on. This is gonna take me a while. I haven't made these options in a while. But seriously, guys, you made a song? Oh no, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Man, if people are so betrayed. No, okay. Let's go ahead. How am I gonna do this? Display capture? I guess display capture. Okay, I know it looks horrible right now, and that's because it does. But see, look, now I made it small. See, it's better. Hi, me. Aren't you cool? Yeah, you know you. You right there. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you. Me? Yeah, you. You're cool. Aw, thanks. I know I am. Mwah. Hey, no homo. But it's not homo if you kiss yourself, is it? I don't know. Let's find out. Mwah. No homo. Okay. Enough of that uncomfortable situation there. Alright, here we go. We can turn the volume up.
We 3 farmers of psionic cats, bearing XP we traversed afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, typing the ones to spam. Oh, ones of wonder, ones of might, ones with royal beauty bright, ever spamming, still ascending, guide us to thy perfect light. Born a zeal of PsiX's plan, gas I bring to warp him again. From forever.
Oh shit, we're starting?
Ceasing, never over us all to reign. Oh, ones of wonder,
It can wait.
ones of might, ones with royal
I have priorities.
beauty bright,
Priorities, guys,
ever
priorities.
spamming,
Just chill.
still ascending, guide us to thy perfect light. Minerals to offer have I, incense, stones, and naganai, prayer and spamming, all farmers raising, follow the one to ladder high. Oh, ones of wonder, ones of might, ones with royal beauty bright, ever spamming, still ascending, guide us to thy perfect light. These are mine, a sweet perfume, but spam foretells imminent doom. Sorrow, sighing, bleeding, dying, sealed in the stone cold tomb. Oh, ones of wonder, ones of might, ones with royal beauty bright, ever spamming, still ascending, guide us to thy perfect light.
I think I have to change out my underwear. Oh my god. Why did nobody show me this? Oh my god, that was so beautiful. Oh wait, we're in the middle of a game, aren't we? Oh shit. Oh my god. Let's get this rocking and rolling. Hang on. Yes. All right. Oh, but I love it. Oh, but I loved it. Oh my god, zero regrets on that one. Thank you guys for like opening my mind to the light. Can we hear this okay? Is this good? Do I have my caster settings on? Absolutely not. There we go. Okay. Whew, lot to process there. Lot to process there. Zeno, you are a god, man. Oh my god. Speaking of gods, oh my god, Starkiller gonna go ahead and start off with an early Ling attack. Actually, you don't know who this is yet, because it didn't introduce anyone. Because that's how life works. Spawning in the top right hand position of Lost and Found. Representing Sonic Aftermath, it is the pink Protoss, it is King Slayer. And his opponent spawning the bottom left hand position of Lost and Found, slaying one step above a king, representing our blue Zerg player, slightly teal actually, it is Starkiller. Going for that early Ling attack, and, well, did King Slayer just die? I think he might have just died. You really need to get a Zealot with this against this build, because that pylon is going to go down before that ad if we warp on in. Now he has to make another pylon. Thankfully, Starkiller isn't doing a follow-up rush here. He's just going to go ahead and try and get as many probes as possible, and they did not turn on the WCS Game Hard extension, so my life is made infinitely harder, but a lot of work was probably already going down. I would guess 6 so far? 8. Ah, okay, 8. Okay, King Slayer kind of a little bit premature there, I think. Who didn't leave the game yet? Oh, me. Makes sense. I think that was a little bit premature. He was kind of equal on... Not equal on workers, but not doing too bad. Definitely a winnable game from that position. I guess he thought that... This is highly entertaining. I guess he thought that Starkiller was going for an all-out rush, but he really wasn't, so... Quick victory there for our friend Starkiller. It is a best of 3 though, so still got a little while to go. Just a warm-up game for both players, nothing too serious. Meanwhile, I am super eager to see what chat said about that whole song, We Three Farmers. Oh my god. Miguel actually just subscribed with a tier 1 sub. Oh my god, Miguel. We love you so much. Thank you so much for the sub. Really does help us out. Everyone loves it. Happy to see. Happy to see. Alright, we're gonna go into the next match over here. I'm not gonna make him do this. I don't want to like decline and say, Oh, you didn't do it on WCS Game Hard. Because I don't want to be that guy. So we're just going to go ahead. If they don't want to, then that's fine. Oh. Re-invite. There we go. It's a command, not a question. You will re-invite me. Alright, let me make sure we have, do you have the donations turned on, right? Yeah, we totally have donations turned on. So I'm not sure why it didn't give me the, you know, the Sonic Aftermath, you know, you subscribed, thing. Not sure why I didn't do that, but rest assured, we do appreciate that. I actually go ahead and throw you out an emote here. Miguel says, we don't have a second stream? I don't think we do. I think you're stuck with me, Miguel. I can take a hint, though. So, ouch. Jesus Christ, really. But, that's okay. I forgive you. I know you didn't mean it. He totally meant it. Miguel hates me. I've been on Miguel's bad side for far too long. I'm just kidding. Miguel's great. Alright. I actually know a Miguel in person. So maybe that Miguel and this Miguel is the same. Huh. Lol, I love you, Striker. I just wanted to see Barbosa being destroyed by Matisse. I don't know. I guess that's something you'd have to ask Zeno about. Though I can definitely, like, narrate it out to you if you want to. You know what, just because Miguel subbed, and because Miguel made a special request, we're gonna go ahead and honor that request right after we introduce our players. Spawning the top right-hand position of... Blue Shift, representing our pink Protoss player, it is Kingslayer. And his opponent spawning the bottom left-hand position of Blue Shift, representing our teal Zerg player. Give it up for Starkiller! Going up 1-0 in this best of 3 so far. God, I love Starslayer. Not as much as Kingslayer. Not as much as Kingslayer, because God, do I hate a monarchy, but still, Starkiller has some good tactics up his sleeve. That early Zergling aggression against Protoss can really do wonders, you know. I mean, the main thing about it is that if you're not a very good Protoss, I don't want to say that. If you're not really used to putting pressure on a Zerg and knowing, you know, exactly how to respond to early pools that still have a hatch behind them, it can be hard to punish. You kind of think that you can't really punish. Which, you know, I think Kingslayer is good enough to do anyways. The thing about it is that you don't really punish it right away. You punish it in your follow-up, right? So if you go for Archons, they're going to be a little more behind. You can probably, almost certainly, force them to go Roaches. And Zergs, if they can get away with not going Roaches against Archon drops, they will absolutely love to not do that. So that's probably the best way to capitalize off this, I guess, would be Archon pressure. Which is pretty standard. It just makes what you're doing better in the early to mid game. So I'll have to make sure that Kingslayer doesn't overreact, neither in the defense nor on the offense when he tries to counter. And he is saving up for a Zealot right now, I think, so that is good. Alright, and while we wait for this game to get started, Miguel, you know what? Oh, done. Miguel said, you know what, I just wanted to see Barbosa being destroyed by Matisse, so we're going to go ahead and dedicate the next minute or so of this game to Barbosa being destroyed by Matisse. Though my fanfic is a little bit on the rusty side, so you'll have to forgive me. Barbosa stepped in front of Matisse. It was a dark room and a gloomy night. Matisse was as nervous as Barbosa. However, Barbosa could not take his eyes off of Matisse. He knew that one way or another, one of them was gonna get destroyed. They didn't know who it was. They didn't even know why they were there. I'm starting to think if what I'm doing will be against Twitch terms of service. I mean, guys, I really don't want to get us banned. Or at least give him like a stream warning or whatever like that. So, oh man, just when it was getting good, right? Matisse ripped off Barbosa's keyboard around from his neck. I don't know. I don't wanna push the limits here, so we're just gonna go ahead and play safe. But yeah, that's what I had planned, Miguel. I'm sorry. I could have done a better job. Alright. Whatever, though. Here we go. More adepts on the way for our friend Kingslayer here. He's going to follow it up with adepts with glaives, which I do really actually like. If you have 2 gateways and you're already making the adepts, sure, why not? Just go for it. Should be getting his 3rd gateway here sometime soon, I would like to see. Though, sometimes you can actually just stick on 2 gateways since you have enough adepts anyways, and then you can, like, get a faster rover or whatever. But it looks as though he's going to go up to that 3 gateway standard. A little bit of a golden standard, actually. He's probably going to hit with a little more than 7 adepts, so this isn't 7 adept pressure. He's going to have a lot more adepts by the time Glaives finishes on up, especially if he doesn't chrono that Glaives, which he doesn't seem to be doing. Just kind of banking it up for right now. There we go. He's going to go ahead and start doing that right now. And should be seeing a quick third expansion from Kingslayer pretty soon. Generally with double adepts, or rather adept pressure, you want to get that double robo down ASA pronto, because roaches, turns out, are pretty good against things that, you know, aren't really good against roaches, as one might expect. So we're going to go ahead and probably see that follow-up. I'd love to see that, actually. But we're going to have to go ahead and wait and see what he wants to do. For right now, extra adepts coming on down. Does this stream have mature filter on? I hope so. Oh shit, if it has mature filter on, can I talk about my Matisse Barbosa fanfic? Can I actually do that? Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. Somebody ask Jay-Z, ask Sushi, ask one of the big guys, because I want to make a couple of notes on this one. And don't forget, we're still looking to make a nice meme out of this stream. I like the 3 farmers meme. I like that. There's a good foundation there, but we need to see what we can do with that. Alright, Kingslayer gonna go and move in with these adepts right now. A couple of roaches already out in production, but the thing about roaches defending against adepts is that if you split your adepts properly, they can still do a lot of damage, and it looks as though that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm gonna go ahead and take out a queen here. Good defense so far from Starkiller right now. Kingslayer would have loved to see him target a couple more drones, maybe with that initial shade, like split up the shades between the Zerg spaces. I really love it when Protoss do that. It really gets the job done, right? So 3, 4 workers going down so far. Probably 3 more adepts going to die at the very least. And looks as though he's going to commit all these adepts into the main. Probably going to go ahead and lose all of them. Let's see how much damage he can get done. He's trying his best, and so far actually not doing half a bad job. 7 adepts, 8 drones for 9 adepts though. Not really optimal. And yep, now we're going to go and see the counterattack from Starkiller. 7 Ravagers morphing on in. There's that double robo I was talking about, but when you lose all your adepts, you really got to make sure that you had this like way ahead of time. And you also got to make sure that you just don't, you know, straight up die to this Ravager pressure. This is why Stargate openings are so popular in PvZ, because oh my god, our Ravager link push is good. Oh my god, can you just die so easily? Yeah, and these sentries actually caught it right in the open. Kingslayer, you're gonna go down 2-0! No! Kingslayer! Alright, Starkiller 2-0. Whatever. That's okay. I wanted to see some long games, you guys. Wanted to see some long 3 farmer games, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Starkiller just kind of bonking our friend Kingslayer. They're so adaptable, you know. They can just make 1 billion units and just go. And Protoss has to really respect that. If you decide to commit and lose all of your adepts during the push, you better be killing like, you know, 2-3 drones per adept. And you probably should have a Stargate behind that. I mean, I almost think it's almost never right to commit all your adepts there. Especially if they're going for, you know, especially if you see roaches. Because, you know, the counterattack is just going to be so brutal. Just so brutal. But that's okay. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, folks. That's the story of StarCraft. And we're going to go ahead and have Starkiller move up against Kingslayer in our bracket. Did somebody click my fanfiction? No! God, no, it's a bad fanfiction. It wasn't even a good one. I can think of a much better one. You know what, Miguel? Keep watching. I'm gonna make a good one for you. Not this like stuttering, stammering, trying to figure out what I can get away with saying, you know, garbage. So keep tuned on in. We'll make a good one for you. I promise. Sushi says, cast Light versus Chris next. I say, sounds like a great idea. Sounds like a great idea, Sushi. Got a piece of sushi. I ain't casting shit next. No, we're gonna hash out this fan fiction. We're gonna think it through. We're gonna make it something that's worth clipping. Cause I am not easily deterred. Wait, it's Light versus Chris, right? Okay. I actually don't want to piss off Sushi, and I actually should probably get casted. Actually, Matisse versus Barbosa. Ooh, are they still playing? I think they are. Matisse versus... Let me see. Where's Barbosa? Matisse. Oh, have they not started their match yet? They're not in the MVP channel. Huh. I don't know. I can't find them, actually. I don't think they've started their matches. I guess we'll just do Light versus Chris. I'm sorry, guys. We'll just do Light versus Chris. But I promise we will get a good fanfiction done eventually. I'm trying to think how to rhyme What rhymes with Matisse? Matisse. Babies. Yeah. No. No, that's bad. Matisse. Matisse and bee's knees rhyme. Barbosa looked at Matisse, and he realized that Matisse was the bee's knees. Matisse looked at Barbosa, and he knew he was the one he wanted the most of. Alright, it's all coming together. What? Do I have a pencil and paper here? I hope I do. Hang on, let me just don't tell him. Ready, whenever. Hang on, one sec, I'm actually not ready whenever. I gotta find the pencil and paper, guys. Be right back. BRB. Alright, so I'm gonna be gone for like 10 seconds to 10 minutes here. Probably not 10 minutes though. I'm gonna run downstairs, find pencil paper, come back upstairs, because it turns out I am woefully unprepared to write anything in the physical world. I have a keyboard. Oh yeah, why don't I just use my keyboard? I have Notepad. What am I talking about? I mean, I don't have Word. That'd be cool, but I have Notepad. I also have WordPad. We'll do WordPad. Alright. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't need pencil and paper. Physical world sucks. Okay, let's see. SnapXD says the D word for an illness. I can't spell it, sorry. The D word for illness, shit, guys, what is Snap thinking of? Alright, everyone, all of chat's brain power goes into this. What is Snap talking about? This could be the key. Dysentery? Dysentery is an illness, right? But it's not a word for an illness. Disease! Oh, disease! There we go! Disease! Hey, okay. So, disease, Matisse. It was a dark and stormy night. Barbosa, Matisse, fanfic. Save this under documents. There you go. Oh, you guys can't see it, can you? Hang on, let me go ahead and, hang on. 1 second. We'll get this done. We need a audio. No. We need a display cap. No, we need a media source, I guess. Would this be a media source? Yeah, I think that's what it'd be. We'll loop it. Browse documents. This is the best I can do. I'm sorry. We're gonna go ahead and just look at all files. Matisse. Okay. Can you see it? No? Can't see it? Can't? I guess that's because it's an RTF file. RTF files are notoriously stupid. Alright, we'll get rid of that. We'll make a notepad actually file. Oh shit, are they trying to talk to me in StarCraft? Oh! Yes. Sorry. Whoopsie daisy. Ah shit. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry this is taking me so long. I'm just a hot mess. Matisse. Barbosa. There you go. Yeah, my ob skills are really lacking. I promise you guys. I'm just a hot mess. Seriously. We'll get into the game in just a second. I promise. Just give me a second. Where did I save it? Oh, I'm the worst, aren't I? I'm just the worst kind of person. There we go. I'm gonna loop. Okay, can you see it? No? Nope. Okay, I guess I suck then. Alright, we'll figure that out later. But for now, we're gonna go and jump on into the game. I'm trying to think of more things that rhyme. Guys, give me more rhymes. Start with S, 2 syllables. I like this. Everyone see what Zeno is doing? Everyone see what Snap is doing? Everyone see what they're doing? I need everybody doing that. Alright. And when I get out of this game, I better see at least 3 from each person in chat. Otherwise, you're permabanned. Alright, spawning in the bottom left-hand position of Lost and Found. Representing our Green Zerg player, give it up for Sonic Aftermath's very own Chris. It is the best of 3. Just go ahead and write that down for the record. And his opponent spawning in the top right-hand position of Lost and Found, representing Sonic Aftermath as well, because this is an in-house tournament. Why would anyone here not be representing Sonic Aftermath? It is Light. the blue Protoss player. I don't know if you guys heard it, but there was an extractor trick that went on while I was trying to dick around and figure out how to make people see like a notepad in OBS without using a super shitty display capture. So I'm gonna think about that for a while, but I still expect rhymes from Matisse and Barbosa from people in chat. The 3 from each one. I think that's reasonable. I think that's a reasonable request. Make my life a little easier, guys. Help me, help you. Okay? Okay. Anyways, Light is gonna go ahead, tickle this drone a little bit before it goes and takes the third hatch at the 155 mark. So pretty standard stuff coming out from Chris so far. I'm not sure. No, I'm pretty sure that hatchery is on time. I actually don't check. I mean, he's gonna get everything he needs, so I don't see why it wouldn't be on time. Everything looks good. I don't know, I haven't played in a hot second, so I'm not super solid on my timings, but I'm pretty sure 155 to 2 minutes is a pretty standard timing. And actually, no add-up coming out from Chris just yet. Just now getting it, actually. A little bit strange. Oh, okay, he went for Stargate first. Alright, I can respect that. It's a little weird to not go for the add-up right away, because if the Zerg just goes for, 2 lings, bada bing, bada boom, let's rock and roll, or like 2-4 lings, then the lings would show up, they'll be like right here by the time the add-up pops out, if you don't get it right away, and it just sucks. But I guess because he scouted that third hatchery, he knew that there weren't going to be lings, it's going to be more macro-oriented, and he's going to try and get his queens up. I don't know. A little bit of a weird decision there, but I do not mind it whatsoever. Stargate is almost done. Another adept is on the way. No chrono on that, so it's not going to be too adept pressure, which I am so fond of in the PvZ matchup. I mean, oh my god, do I love it. OMG. Phoenix first, pretty standard stuff coming up from Light so far. Actually, not too bad. Quick check to make sure chat is going to go ahead and doing what I asked them to do. And no. Wow. Nobody is... I guess it takes a while to think of rhymes. I'll give you guys however much longer this game lasts. Actually, we'll give it to you guys to the end of the series. But I am a very harsh ruler with my banhammer, I promise. So Phoenix first, gonna go and take out the Overlord. Overlord does see the Oracle popping out too. Phoenix probably gonna run around the map, kill as many Overlords as it can. Is it gonna find that? No, Phoenix isn't gonna go and find this Overlord, so Chris not really covering the entirety of the base. Well, the entirety of the map, but it is kind of hard to do with Phoenix, especially when you have better things to be doing. And what did he just saw? He saw just the tip. He saw just the tip. Oh my god. Light. Come on. Just the tip, Master Light. Gonna go ahead and miss just the tip with that Overlord. I don't understand. Shield battery actually coming over at the Wayne Wallen. This is just not really because he thinks he's gonna get cheesed. He's not really acting like he is, but it's just a super safe thing to do. Interestingly enough, still no Robo or Twilight coming out for Light. And looks as though he's just going to go for a quick third Nexus behind this. So that's actually pretty interesting. You generally see that Archon pressure coming, that Archon Warp Prism pressure coming out from Protoss. Because Zerg can just get so out of control so fast. So if Zerg knows you're doing this, which he actually super does because the Overlord didn't die, then, yeah, they're just going to make a hell of a lot of drones. Go straight to Hydras, and it's going to be a hard game. It's going to be a hard game, let me tell you folks. But for now, no layer coming up for Chris just yet, so that is something he's got going for him. No Hydra all-in either coming on out for Chris either, as that generally hits at around 6 minutes, and he's just making a bunch of links and veins, I guess. So here they are. Good positioning though, super sexy positioning coming out from Light, and I do like this. 2 gateways, 2 robos, super macro oriented build here coming out from Light. I just worry that he's not going to be able to put enough pressure on Chris, but it looks as though Chris, he's actually not going to have to worry about that. It's Light, because Chris, see all these things here? Actually pretty damn useless against what Light has right now. I mean, if Light knew these things were here, he obviously wouldn't be out on the map right now. But these things pretty much represent, each 2 links is a wasted drone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and each baneling is 3/4 of a wasted drone. So basically what I'm saying is, he's, Light, or rather Chris, pretty much crippled himself for Light in this game by going ahead and just going for this Ling, Bane pressure. However, it may work out for him in the end, considering Light's Oracles are really not where they want to be right now. Turns out if there are Banes on your side of the map, Oracles, 99% of the time, should be on that side of the map that the Banelings are on. So, Light is going to have a little bit of a problem here. The Banelings can just burst down this Adept, and still no vision from this at all from Light. And I'm getting a little concerned. drones behind us for Chris. And actually, a little weird that Chris is just gonna mess up these paintings here. And light. Ooh, he's gonna scout it. He's gonna scout it. He needs to recall these oracles ASAP. And he's just gonna fly him back. Oh, taking the long walk, actually. But, ooh, actually, I think he's fine. Never mind. He's totally okay. Ah, baiting the force fields is Chris. Gotta make sure he has enough. But yeah, paintings and lings are super positional units. He's gonna go and get a sentry, probably. But yeah, force fields are just too good. Too good, and it's already pumping out those immortals 2 at a time. Does he have his lair yet? Yeah. Okay, so he has his lair, but still no Hydra coming out. He's still on Ling Bane tech. Not a Roach Warren, not a Hydra Den, no nothing. So, if Chris can somehow pick up on this, which he has 2 oracles, it's hard to have the APM to effectively scout the oracles and macro back at home sometimes. But if he can pick up that it's just Ling Bane, then he can probably try and hit a super strong timing. Looks as though he wants to move out right now, though. Can't really agree with that too much, as it seems he's going Blink Stalker Immortal, and it's just going to be a Blink Immortal attack. But I guess, you know, pressure when you can. It's probably not going to be too committed. You don't see Blink all that much in PvZ for good reason. Because Lings, turns out, are the cheapest way to make Stalkers have a bad day. But when you have these oracles, it's actually, you know, may change the times just a little bit. So Michaelis, time cutting out from Light. I'm gonna have to see how it works out though. Lings are gonna go ahead and morph on into Banes. A lot of Banes already there. Not too many force fields, maybe like 3 or 4 more force fields, but that could probably be enough to go ahead and get this done. The Banelings explode on the Immortals, which they do. They're not gonna do too much. Chris GG's out, says it's too much, man. Just too much. And Chris is gonna go ahead and go down 1 game in this best of 3 to Light. Ooh, KK. Oh, some good StarCraft over there. Some good StarCraft. Can't wait to see the next thing coming on up. Ooh, Xeno actually goes ahead and gives me one over here. There's also a PG-13 word that rhymes. Starts with an S, 2 syllables. That rhymes with Matisse. Guys, I'm not asking for like riddles. I'm asking for... We're trying to collaborate here. Matisse, slap D's. Suck on these? No, that's 3 syllables. Lord Terran says you can't permanently ban sushi. That's because sushi's not in the chat, obviously. Oh, there he is. Here we go. Hey. So, I've never had to exercise my mod privileges before. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Ban. Hang on, let me see. I can like type in the help message. Let's see. Help, disconnect, mods, color, ban, unban, timeout, untimeout, slow, slow off. Huh. Let's go and try one of those out, actually. Alright, Miguel, don't take this personally. We're gonna time you out for like 5 seconds. I just want to see if I can. I'm power tripping right now, so sorry about that, but I feel like I want to flex my mod muscles, you know? Because I've never done this before, so I'm just curious. So timeout. Miguel G. Nothing personal. Oh shit, Miguel's a mod! Oh, I can't. Oh, no, I can't. What? I can't time him out? Oh, malarkey. Miguel is dead shit. Alright, Snap XD. Listen, it really is nothing personal, I promise. Same spiel with Miguel. I just wanna see if I can. Snap XD 10. Hey, I did it! Yay! Oh no, it deletes his messages. What? Oh, I'm sorry, Snap. Oh, now I feel bad. Oh, it deletes all of his messages automatically? What? Oh shit. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Snap. I didn't mean to. Okay, that's stupid. I obviously meant to, but I didn't know it would do that. I actually didn't know it would do that. Oh, what am I trying to say? Oh, whatever. He's a good sport about it. Snap is good. Snap the best. Snap ain't whack. Alright. Let's rock and roll, you guys. Spawning in the bottom left-hand position of Blue Shift, representing the Green Zerg player. Currently down 0-1. It is Chris. And I don't hear an extractor trick this time, so a little bit sad. A little bit sad. In the top right-hand position of Blue Shift, spawning as a Blue Protoss player. He is light. There we go, he is light. Currently up 1-0 in this best of 3. You know, I used to always cast with this on, but with this on, it just kind of seems redundant. This is just so pretty, though. I'm always so conflicted, because it's like so pretty, you guys. I promise. Look how pretty this is. But I guess, you know, there's not really any need when, like, this is already over here. But it's not pretty. It's not pretty. It doesn't have, like, the little pylon overlord symbol next to that. That'd be cool. Oh, well. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that for now. Yeah. I am kind of bummed I didn't see an extractor trick, though. You know, I think everybody in StarCraft has that one thing that they see that they get excited about. They have that one thing that gets them going, that makes them, you know, shake like a little schoolgirl in her boots, you know? I mean, for me, it used to be seeing any sort of mech from Terran. And this was like, but that was in like Heart of the Swarm, early Legacy of the Void. This was pre-Gumiho, actually. If you guys want to think about it from a competitive standpoint, pre-Gumiho, mech really got me excited when I saw it from Terran. I was like, oh, hell yeah, it's mech. Oh, it's not going to be Marine Marauder Medevac. Shove it, you know, shove that down my poor Protoss throat. I got to actually, you know, win a game because I was really good against mech as Protoss. But yeah, now it's just, it's not really, it's not super special anymore, I feel. I mean, if I'm playing against it, I'll still get a little happy, but it doesn't really do it for me like it used to, you know. Nowadays it's Sky Terran. That's the thing that gets me like, woo. That tugs at me heartstrings. That's really what gets me going. That'd be some good inspiration for the Barbossa versus Matisse fanfic. That's what I need. But yeah, everyone has that one thing that gets them excited. And for me, it's seeing Sky Terran. Or from Zerg, I also like seeing Swarmhouse play from them. Actually, surprisingly enough, it's super annoying to deal with, but I kind of like it. It's just such a different game when a Terran goes for a Sky Terran or when a Zerg goes for a Swarmhouse. It's just such a different game, you know? It feels like an entirely different game. It's like, I don't know, sometimes it gets tiring just facing off against Ling, Hydra Bane 24/7, you know? So I really do appreciate it when players like to mix it up. So, I'm curious, do you guys have anything that gets you going? What's that one thing that you look forward to in StarCraft? I really am curious. Go and let me know, and I'll look at those whenever I have the time. And look as though it is going to be more of a not standard build coming out, actually. He's going to go and get a Robo right away. I'm almost feeling, if he's just getting the Robo this quickly, and he just got a Phoenix and no Oracle, I'm almost curious as to whether or not he's going to go for a charge lot all in. It's definitely a possibility. You won't get an... Okay, well, he's getting an Oracle, so never mind. But, there is actually a build for the charge lot all in that delays you, you know, a good amount of time. Because you open up with Stargate instead of Robo Twilight, or you actually go Twilight Robo in this case. No, you go Robo Twilight. What am I talking about? But, yeah, you can still go charge out all in off of Stargate, and it's still super effective. And it's still a possibility. We have to see if Light pulls off gas. Maybe it's just gonna play the Ultraman game, saying like, oh, I have a Phoenix and an Oracle. I'm going super standard. You know, not Archon drops, quick threat base. Meh. But it doesn't look like though it's gonna be any of that. 100 gas. Yeah, he's still mining, and he's not pulling off anytime soon, I think. And he's taking his gases down here too, which is also kind of a big tell that your opponent wants to mine gas. So this is gonna be a standard game coming out from Light so far. Oracle is gonna go ahead and get shoot away by this queen more likely than not. Where's that Phoenix? Right here? Wait, where'd it go? Hey, there you are. And actually, not really being too active with these guys so far. 3 more gates on the way and Twilight Council. War Prison moving across the map. It is gonna be a little bit late, but I'm actually liking this so much. Oh my gosh, he's gonna start off with 2 Adepts before he can afford the Archons, and I actually really like this. 2 Adepts, guys. They can one-shot workers, and it is so fun to do. Oh my god. And even if he gets like 2 or 3 workers with this, it is already super worth it. And he's gonna get more than that. Because, you know, Zerg has no defenses right now. He shouldn't let the Shade finish, I think. No. Yeah, this is good. This is fine. Micro could be a little bit better. He's only gotten 4 drones so far, but that's still not bad. And a Queen! Picks himself off a Queen, too. Actually making Zerg panic just a little bit. Gonna go and get into a nice choke point. Forces Zerglings to trade unfavorably. And is he warping on in any high tempo just on yet? No? Alright, well, he's actually gonna follow it up with 4 more gateways, so Light is actually looking to all-in Chris end this game before it can really even begin. He really needs to warp in those tempo, though. Really needs to do that. And he actually has enough minerals that he probably should just go ahead and throw down the 3rd base. He can afford it, too. I mean, he's not gonna be able to spend, you know, 1,600, 1,700 minerals by the time those gates finish, right? And he has Archons anyway, so I'd love to see a 4 base come on out for Light if he can afford it, which actually may not, or if he can actually establish it, which he may not be able to do. Robo's actually taking a lot of damage. Things actually might just bust on in. Is he recalling anything for the defense? No, he's just going to commit on the opposite side of the map. Oh no, what is this game? What is life? Oh boy. Chris is in, actually, Light is in a pretty precarious position. A PPP, as it's known in the industry. Ling's actually probably go ahead and gonna get cleaned up by these Zealots more likely than not. Charge does help you two-shot those Lings. And yeah, like I said, Light just gonna go ahead and float a bunch of minerals. It's really unfortunate, but it's what he's got to do. More Lings coming on the way for our friend Chris. And I think Light, a little bit out of position with these units over here, but more Warpens are gonna go ahead and go on and discourage Chris from committing, but he still wants to, it seems. And it looks as though he is going to get pretty cleaned up there. Not really too much damage coming on down. He's going to scout that there's, 8 gateways, but I think he already knew that. I would be surprised if he didn't, because he got in there earlier. And now we're just feeding out army to big weapons of Zealots and Chris. And Light, instead of going up to a third base, he's going to go ahead and say, you know what, I need three more gateways. I'm kind of floating a lot of minerals here, so why not just go all the way up to 11? So, Light, literally turning it up to 11. Chris, 6 Hydras and a Baning Nest in production. I don't think that's anywhere near enough, especially with Zealots already hitting this natural base over here. This is going to be a tough hold for Chris. 36 to 34 armor supply, never a place you want to be in. Hydra's just now popping, but they're popping out piecemeal, base by base. They're not really getting to really get that nice clump up and going. These have charges, 3 Archons already. I think this lights out for Chris. Lights out because it's light for Chris. When Zerg gets greedy, part 20. GG. Honestly, I don't think this is Zerg getting greedy. I think this was... I don't know, I think this was just a mismanagement of the aggression on part of Chris. When he figured out that it was 8 gateways, he should have played a little bit more defensively, rather than trying to go back in with those Lings. I don't think he was being too greedy there. Absolutely not. But, yeah. I guess that's going to be it. Light eliminates Chris 2-0. We've had a lot of 2-0s this tournament so far. It's been Light versus Chris was 2-0, and then Barbosa versus Matisse was 2-0, and then Starkiller versus Kingslayer was 2-0 in favor of Starkiller, so you know what? It has been kind of an explosive tournament so far. Off-brand style is best style. Swagger wants off-brand styles. Yeah, I really do love them, guys. Seriously, I love them. They're so fun. They're so fun to play against. They're so fun. Even if they're annoying. Even if they're super annoying. What is that? What's this black thing doing? Go away. Shoo. Go on, get. Come on. Okay, good. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? Get away from here. Oh! Oh shit, did it actually display it? Oh my god, that's the shittiest way I've ever seen a text file be displayed ever. Oh my god, this is the thing I was looking to try and do. 1 sec. Let me see if this actually is working. Nah, it doesn't work. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and delete them. It's all for naught. Anyways, let me see if I can figure this out. Display capture, game capture, no. I need like an app capture, not a media source. Media source didn't work. Text! There we go, text. Oh. Wait, never mind. Not text. Guess not. Window capture, that's what I was looking for. Hey, there we go. Hey! Oh, look at me! I'm a genius! Okay. Okay, I got a little happier there about that than I should have. Alright. Let's figure this out. Alright. How do we open this up? This fanfic up? This is because my girl subscribed, by the way. Subscribed. Which we really do appreciate. Sunlily says it's swag! And I say, yeah, it's swag, Sunlily! Super cool to see you, Sunlily. I like Sunlily. She always gets me these super cool consoles, and they're always super pretty. She's a great graphic designer for the team. I really do love her. She's great. Give her some love in chat, you guys. Be nice. And I know you will, since we're all PsiX here, right? So I'm gonna send her my favorite emote. I actually don't know. Oh, we have our own emote! Psionic Sharky! Oh my god, that is so cool! Oh my god, that's so cool. I love that. Oh, I do love that. I have to sub now. I have to sub. Hot Pocket. So I'm just doing like random emotes, you know, from the list. I'm an emote scrub if I'm being honest. There we go. Sushi says, "Who's son, Lily?" Sushi. Timeout. Timeout. Sushi. For 1 second. I can time him out. I have the power, Sushi. Oh wait. No, I didn't actually time him out. Never mind. Okay. I guess I suck. Alright, what was I doing? Alright. It was a dark and lonely night. It was a dark and lonely night. Barbosa and Matisse were filled with fright. Ah shit, gotta make this bigger, don't I? Barbosa and Matisse were filled with fright. Because, as you can imagine, I'm not really a creative writer. They're really creative writer kind of type. Hang on. Let me make sure. First, let me focus on the tournament. We're gonna try and catch Barbosa versus Starkiller. I want to see that. So we're gonna go ahead and message them to add it to the game when possible, and then we'll work on this. I promise. We'll be like right back to it in just a couple seconds. Where's Barbosa? Where's Barbosa? Where is Starkiller? Hey, Starkiller or Barbosa or anyone. Make sure to invite me to lobby when you can. Hearts. And someone probably messaged me on Discord saying, you know, you're gonna get his permaban, please stop. And no, they didn't, so we are good to go. Alright, it was a dark and lonely night. Barbosa and Matisse were filled with fright because in the soft glow of the candle light, they noticed each other, and it was aight. And it was aight. We're getting there, guys. Very close. And it was aight. Anticipation. And it was aight. Barbosa. Matisse whipped out his keyboard. Mechanical and sturdy. Barbosa asked. Keyboard. What time is it? Barbosa asked. Is it like my skateboard? Matisse. No. No. This don't hurt it. This won't hurt it. Mechanical and sturdy. No. This won't. No. This. No. This one's. This one's dirty. Trembling and tepid. Trembling and tepid. Barbosa reached out, and all of his fear. Oh, did somebody invite me to a game? Ah, shit! Okay. And reached out, and all of his fear, inhibition, and doubt. Oh. Oh. And all his fear and different doubt melted away. For Barbosa only knew the soft touch of a membrane keyboard. Membrane keyboard. And soft touch of membrane keyboard. Membrane keyboard. And the clicky keys of Matisse. What time does it touch? Much? We're almost too much. Barbosa overwhelmed. Said. Hang on. 1 sec. 1 second. What you said? Okay, to be continued. This is to be continued. We'll think of the ending later. But I like to think that I'm doing a good service. I'm righting my wrongs here. So, get it? Righting my wrongs? Because I'm writing it? Hey, totally intentional. Swag, our best caster right now. We're gonna go ahead and switch into the in-game overlay before anybody knows what's up. So we're gonna go ahead and introduce our players spawning the bottom left-hand position of Lost and Found. Let's play some good StarCraft while we're thinking of good ideas. Representing our green Zerg player, it is Ravage. With a really weird Zerg skin that's actually pretty good. Because it's all mechanical and they make mechanical sounds when they die and I love it. Oh no, that's the Primal Zerg skin, isn't it? I actually don't know. And his opponent spawning the top right-hand position of Lost and Found. Representing the blue Protoss player, it is Sonic Aftermath's very own Light. This is going to be a best of 3, so let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Pretty standard opening so far. Believe it or not, guys, I actually am here to cast games, not just come up with Sonic Aftermath fanfiction. So we do actually have to get some analysis up and going here. Oh, I didn't read chat what the guys are doing, guys. Xenodactyl looked almost a little bit shocked. See no evil, say no evil. He also put out the Zergling Sonic Aftermath Thonkling. Oh, that's such a cute emote. Oh, I love that. Oh, I do love that. I gotta make sure to get that one of these days. I will get the Sonic Aftermath emotes eventually. I promise you guys. I promise. They look so cool. I really do like them. Now let's see the scouting pass of this Overlord right there. Just gonna go ahead and scout the main. Actually, I've always kind of wondered where to place the second pylon against Zerg. There's all sorts of pros and cons. If you try to place it like all the way out here, I mean, I like to place it at the edge of my base personally because overcharge, photon overcharge isn't a thing anymore, and there's not really much of a benefit to keeping it in your, keeping pylon in your natural, unless you want to wall off against Zergling drops. And in any case, it's better to have it out here so you can catch it earlier, And it also puts all your tech closer to the Zerg, kind of. Like, if you put a Stargate over here rather than over here, Oracle gets here a little bit sooner. So, I honestly prefer pylons out over here. Harder to scout for the Overlord, too. But yeah, we're gonna have to see what Light wants to do. I have yet to see anybody pull out the double Phoenix strategy so far. I really do like mass Stargate play against, Zergs. I feel as though it's almost kind of like payback for all the Swarm hosts. Swarmers play you sometimes have to run up against. And Mass Stargate can actually do really, really good wonders. And it does annoy a lot of Zergs. And whatever annoys your opponent is a good strategy. I almost kind of want to see, you know what my dream is for this tournament? Besides, having a good solid Sonic Aftermath, me and Barbosa and Matisse fanfiction completed. And see Ravage or Starkiller, absolutely destroy in the finals. You know what I want to see? I want to see a... Oh shit. No, yeah, I want to see a cannon rush Hog style in a PvZ or a PvT. Like, get the cannons down and then just throw a robo in their face and start making immortals and shield batteries. That's what I want to see. That always gets me super excited. I need to learn how to do that build myself. I really do. I am super bad when it comes to memorizing builds because I know I'll be a better player and I'll have more fun playing StarCraft if I memorize the builds, but I'm just so lazy. I'm going to have this Excel spreadsheet. I'm trying to do it right now. I'm trying to be good about it, but... oh my god, it's just so tedious, man. But I'm trying to get better about it. Robo coming out after the Oracles. Actually, is it getting another Oracle? Or is that the first one? No, that's the first Oracle. Okay, coolio. Yep. Actually, probably should send this Phoenix back to go ahead and kill that Overlord. And I think that's what he's doing. Yep, gonna go and send it right on back. There we go. You can see that rally point right there. So Robo coming down, no Twilight though. So a little bit of a curious build here coming out from Light. Interested to see what he's going to do with this. Just a Robo, not really much you can do with. And there's a Twilight Council. The timing on this almost makes me feel as though he wants to get an Immortal. That's really the only reason I can think of when you delay the Twilight Council that much. I know he is actually going to go for the Warp Prism, so a little bit of an oddity here. A little bit of an oddity. Probably not going to be able to afford the Templar right away. But I guess that's not too big of a deal. I think it's actually going to do that 2 adept thing that we were seeing earlier. I would really love to see that, actually. That would be super cool. That would actually just be super duper uber cool. I would love that. Yep, and Temple Archive's coming down as well. So gonna do some light adept pressure while the Archon's going down. That's what I really love. I actually think I'm gonna start doing what Light is doing, because the more you can layer on aggression, that's what Protoss and Terran are really good at doing, I guess, with their aggression. They can put so many layers on top of it. Or, you know, with their harassment. Terran, probably better than Protoss, but Protoss, we can send out 2 adepts and then follow it up with Archons, but before that we can get a Stargate with Oracles, and then after that we can go, like, hit a timing with, you know, 8 Gateways and Archons. It's just, there's just so much you can do, you know? So much you can do. Light is actually going to go ahead and keep these adepts back at home to help defend this natural base. I'm going to stop saying every 2 seconds, and actually, 9 Hydras on the way, so Ravage actually skipping their Roach War in this game. Interestingly enough, gonna get those Hydras out ASAP. Kind of a bummer for Light, because if he would have gotten here a little bit earlier, probably could have done some serious damage before those Hydras got out. Actually, if he also, another thing that he probably could have done is that if he went up to 6 gateways, like Zest has been known to do occasionally, then he could have absolutely just bonked the Zerg. I mean, just absolutely destroyed him. The 6 gateway thing is basically where you just go 6 gateways instead of 4. With the Archon drop, and then you warp in with like, oh god, and then you just warp in with you warp in there 2 Archons, and then 2 Zealots, and then you warp in 2 more Zealots while you harass with, and then you warp in 6 more Zealots while you harass with the Archons, and you just kind of wreck face against the Zerg if they don't go for Roaches. Getting a couple of Hydras here, always pretty good. Balls of Steel and Light, oh my god, look how low this Warp Prism is. Light is gonna go ahead and move on over, try and take care of it. Light, you scallywag, staying here way past your prime. He did definitely rush out Storm though, so that is good. Unfortunately, he probably won't have the production to, and yeah, I do like this recall. Don't stick around with the Hydras on the map. If you lose that Warp Prism, you lose the game. So why lose the game, right? Gonna go ahead and do a double Immortal production. Now the thing is, here's especially why you can't use that Warp Prism. For those of you who don't know that much about Protoss, it's generally almost impossible to get a good Archon count up if you're going for a double Immortal. Like, it just takes up too much gas, you can't really do it, especially if you want to get Storm. You just almost never get the opportunity, right? It never presents itself, like ever. So having these 2 Archons is gonna be basically the majority of your Archon count for a good portion of this game. So definitely good to save those Archons. Ravage, he isn't wanting to go for that any sort of timing attack with his Hydras and Banes just yet. Baneling is actually just coming on down right now. And I'd be surprised if he moves out without Baneling speed and +2. Actually, he doesn't even have a second Evo, does he? Do you have a second Evo? No, you only have 1 Evo, so it's either going to be melee attacks or range attacks. And actually, he's going for range attacks, which is really weird, actually. It kind of suggests to me that he doesn't want to go for a Baneling heavy style. And yeah, there's a Lurker on the way. So this makes sense. He's going to go for Lurkers as opposed to Hydraling Bane, which is definitely respectable. You can respect that. Though I do still like the +2 melee. I mean, honestly, it's all about the Banes doing damage against the Protoss army. Not so much so Hydras and Lurkers, so they definitely, you know, upgrades for them don't hurt. It's the +2 Banes that really make the difference. Warp Prism gonna go and going down there. A little bit sad. Whatever. Creep Spread actually looking pretty damn on point for Ravage, considering, you know, the league we're playing at, which is Grandmaster, so it should be good. And it is pretty damn good, actually. No Observer out just yet for our friend Light. And as you can see, just now, this is around as many Storms as you want if you're going Immortal, double Immortal. So if he did lose these 2 Archons, just for comparison, he would have 3 Archons right now. He would have 3 Archons. I definitely think these should be an Archon. You don't need more than this many Storms. That's a good amount of Storms. 30 Morning's on the way. He's trying to hit before the Lurker Den comes on out, which is good. Clearing up some creep is okay. If he moves away right now, nobody can blame him. I mean, you know the Zerg is setting up a concave. You see this and you're like, oh no, I know what's happening right now. Storm should be coming on down on this ramp. There we go. Deter the Banes from following. There we go. And he says he's going to take out a couple more Banes. Light is wanting to overstay his welcome a little bit, but to be honest, it's hard for a Zerg to set up a good surround. He'd have to move this, you know, Hydras all the way over here if you want to get like a really good one. If they're just kind of poking around over here. So I like this so far. From Ravage. Or from Light, rather. Just poking on out. Just nothing too committal. Meanwhile, Link's counterattacking at its workplace location. Oh no, just send a couple of Zealots back. Should be able to clean that up, no problem. I think that X is going to survive, but I'll eat my words if it doesn't. Here we go. Gonna go ahead and push on forward right now. So many storms, actually. And when you have this many storms, you need to be really, really liberal with them. Really, really liberal. And actually, the Nexus does go on down. Couldn't out DPS the Link. So a little bit unfortunate there. I'm pretty sure Control-Shift-T or Control-L. Yeah, he did lose the Nexus. Okay. And actually, now that there's lurkers, he does see the lurkers right now, and he should just back on out and just go and prepare for lurkers. So, now that we know that it is going to be lurkers, here's what Light has to do. You basically treat it as though it's a Terran who's going a siege tank push. That's a good analogy here. So what you want to do is that you don't want the Zerg to just be able to freely move across the map. So you try and stay over here, you try and make it so that the lurkers can't just, set up over here and get into a good position, because if you have a line of lurkers right here, this base never survives. Ever, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. So you gotta make sure the Zerg stays defensive. War Prism is gonna be super important here. Like, super duper important. So I'd love to see him have a War Prism. And he actually has 2 of them, which I can super respect, actually. Especially against lurkers. And he is gonna go for that Fleet Beacon as well. 2 more Stargates and a Fleet Beacon, so he's gonna transition as quickly as possible. But he's gonna be a little bit starved as he does so. So I'm not really sure why he wants to go for such a tech-heavy structure as the Dark Shrine. I don't think he can afford it personally, but hey, who am I to judge, right? Where's that other Warp Prism, actually? There's one more Prism right there. The other one is right there. Ah, my man. My man, gonna go in and hit 2 positions at once. Kind of a weird thing, though. You want to keep 1 Warp Prism with the actual army. You don't really need 2 Warp Prism on the opposite side of the map, because Warpins don't really work that way. But it's whatever. 3 carriers on the way. As soon as those pop on out, he should be A-okay. Gonna go ahead and try and clear up some more creep with the Zealot and Observer. We have seen some people go with Zealot, or rather DT Observer, to clean up creep, and that's actually pretty cool. I do like that too. And, Ravage is gonna go ahead and move on toward this third base location, and Light doesn't know about it just yet. He is catching a glimpse of it though as he's baiting scratching into the cannons. Not the most efficient trade, and he actually should definitely take this fight. Spread out those arcs. Oh, he didn't have an Observer. If he spread out those Immortals, that's the important thing. If you split your army really well, the storms on that army would have been nasty, and they already are just nasty. Look at that. Nasty, nasty storms. No way Ravage is going to stick around for that. DK is going to pop on down, grab from Catapult as well. And, yep, Zealot's going to hit from both sides. This Warp Prism here, not really doing too much. Just going to do a quick counterattack. Should have probably, shift attack, queued him over here and then over here. But it's whatever. Gonna do some good damage anyways. Whole army gets pushed on back. Buys time for the carriers. Whatever. That was good stuff. Archon is gonna go on down. Archons aren't really too important when you're facing off against Lurkers though. It's all about the immortal count. It's all about the immortal count. And whether or not you have oracles or not. Now you do need some meat for these immortals. They can't just be there on their own. No, Templar do not count as meat. He's still pushing. This is such a scary thing to do. But he is gonna go and give it a shot. Grafton Catapult is finished. The carriers are starting to do a lot of damage. And yeah, just losing this fight on his Ravage. Where is his army? Not there. GG is called, and Ravage can go and go down 1-0 against Light in this Trusted 3. Whew, boy. Oh, Nelly. Kino once is nasty. So nasty. Let's mama raise him wrong. You're so right, because he's nasty. Nasty, nasty storms. And for those of you who do want to watch Barbosa versus Style Killer, we do have a second stream that Sushi posted on in chat, so go ahead and click that link if you hate me and would rather watch some other person's stream. And then you just warp in with, thank you guys. Always love it with no stream delay. I think no stream delay just raises everything up so much. Current price pool, actually, let's make sure we are doing good. We're at 96.95. Yep, 96.95. Just need $3 more and 5 more cents, people. I promise you will not regret it. That would be so great if we can raise that up. I mean, $100 tournament just sounds cool, right? So if you can go ahead and do that, go ahead and do it. We have a coupon code too, if you do want to check that out. And the coupon code is PsiX versus MVP or something like that. I think that's the coupon code. Let me find it. It's PsiX versus MVP. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is what you want to do. So follow that link, and then type in that coupon code. Coupon code for free 50-cent donation. Yeah, definitely do that if you haven't already. I would love it if we can get up to $100. That'd be like my ultimate fantasy. Well, that and finishing this steamy Barbosa Matisse fanfiction. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of a good way to end this. I don't want to make it too long. It has to be nice and concise. Let me think. I'll think of it later. Right now, let's go ahead and focus on this game. Because that is actually what we're doing. Nope. There we go. That is actually what we're doing here. Making sure we can cast a good game for all the good people to watch. Whoever wants to do it. How do I... There we go. Okay. I went stupid there for a second. Actually, I went stupid there for like 19 years. But that's a different story. Alright. Spawning in the bottom left-hand position of Cerulean Fall. Representing our green Zerg player currently down 1-0. It is Ravage. Showing us a very interesting lurker style, which I definitely feel is a little underappreciated at the moment. And his opponent spawning in the top right-hand position of Cerulean Fall, representing our blue Protoss player. Please give a warm welcome to my friend and yours. It is Light. Both players representing Sonic Aftermath. Both players absolutely a pleasure to have. And this is actually the exact pylon placement you want. So you know Light has been practicing his wall ops. Good job, Light. You get a gateway right there, you get a gateway right there, and then you get a gateway right there. And that's mwah. Or you can do like a gateway cyber, or a gateway cyber, or really however you want to do it. I don't judge. But yeah. Let me just do a quick note here. I know you Terrans are probably just like hating this stream so far since there hasn't been any, Terran matches so far. It's all been just PvZs. But for everyone else out there, especially if you're a Protoss, please take the 5 or 10 minutes it takes to just memorize the good wall outs for each map. It will make your life so much easier. I promise you will not regret it. I took like 5 minutes on Cerulean Falls. Basically, what you do, you load up a game, you turn on like an instant training mod, like an instant training mod. You get up a bunch of void rays, and then you just practice your building placement. Practice, you find good things. If it doesn't work out, just kill the buildings with the void rays, no problem. You just do that. You just do that for like 5-10 minutes, and all of your games, you see like a 5%, win rate increase across the board for everything. Not even just StarCraft. 5% increase in win rate on asking out girls, on asking out not girls, on asking out your teachers, on not asking out your teachers, on getting a degree at a university, at finding a fulfilling job. Everything goes up by 5% if you just memorize your wall-offs. So do that, please. Okay. Back to the game. Adept shading across the map, ready to throw some shade at the Zerg player. Yes, guys, it's gonna be that kind of cast if you haven't figured it out already. Another adept on the way as well. Also rallied? Yeah, okay. I was saying, you don't really rally the second adept across the map unless you're chronoing it out to go for double adept pressure. Which isn't really a thing on big maps like Cerulean Fall. Gonna go in and finish this adept here. Gonna pick off a couple of lings. Oh, probably not though, maybe. Looks as though Light isn't really gonna get too much. Just confirming that there's no crazy ling all-ins. Confirming that he's not gonna go crazy. Actually, gonna maybe just molest this drone a little bit. Ooh! Cancels the shade. Oh my god, and uses a sport car as a choke point. Wow. Big brain Light there. Oh my god, the IQ of like a monster brain on brain steroids. Look at that. Oh my god, I love you, Light. Let me give you a kiss. What do I kiss? 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 Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Good job, Adept. 4 kills for just 4 kills. That's for a couple of little bit of health damage. Absolutely worth it, I would say. I mean, that is pretty much 2 drones. Those 4 lings pretty much are worth 2 drones, because you're gonna need those lings when you need to defend against the follow-up from Light, anyways. So good on Light. Good on Light. Ravage, a little bit of Pybuck there. I think an Overlord got killed. Yeah, probably about that Phoenix. This is like 99% what happened. I'm pretty sure he didn't kill his own Overlord. No, that'd be crazy. Okay, okay, for you Zerg players out there, have you ever killed an Overlord with your own queen? Is that a thing? Like, have you ever accidentally, like, A-clicked your queen on an Overlord and killed it? Has that ever happened? Because if so, God, I hope you're in a better place. And I hope you're doing okay. Oh. Another Discord notification. Kira versus Volticus Sit Show. Oh, I remember that. Old times. Okay. Robo is actually out, and actually, whoa! Oh, Zooey Mama! Look at that! Are you feeling it now, Light? I'm feeling it now. Look at that shit! Oh my god! This guy's out of his mind! He's going for a Robo Bay. Is he gonna go Colossus on this map? Where lurkers rule the planet? Oh my god, light you madman. This would be great. It'll be absolutely just bonkers if he goes Colossus here. But I'm not really sure what else he'll do. Disruptors are even more crazy. So, I guess... I don't know. Anything he does is crazy. You don't see Robo Bay tactics very much against Zerg. They're just not... The reason why they're not that good is that against Banelings, sure, you can hit a nice timing with them. I'm not saying it's bad, but like, you don't have a lot of longevity with Colossus against Zerg. Surprisingly enough, you are generally going to go for Blink Stalker Colossus timing, which can do a lot against a Zerg, but Banelings are just fast on creep because you have to hit a timing. You know, you don't want Blink Stalker Colossus as your army, right? If you have Colossus and Blink Stalkers when your opponent's going Broodlords, you're in kind of a sad position. Especially if they're going for Lurkers, right? So I guess it really only works against, you know, Bane Hydra, which thankfully is what Ravage seems to be going for, but you try to hit a timing with it, and if the creep spread is good, you know, your Colossus can't really kill the Banelings before they can get good connects on your army. Especially on this map, you can get good surrounds if you're Zerg. I mean, I'm not sure about this, guys. I really am not sure, but it can work if you have enough sentries. If you're in a good defensive position, you can absolutely just A-move right through a Zerg player. So, definitely something Ravage is going to have to watch out for. Adepts chaining on in, not really going to do too much or anything, just going to die. Just going to die, you know, whatever. More Colossus coming on out. Generally, you see double Robo against this, or rather double Robo, but I guess it makes sense to just go single Robo for now. Because you really want, like, you know, 4 Colossus when you move on out. But I guess there will be enough time for that anyways. I'm actually not sure if you go double Robo or not. Like I said, I don't really do this strategy all that often. I guess you're pretty safe, and against any mid-game Hydra Bane pushes, that's a good plus. You're not really going to get killed very early on, because pushing into Colossus is a lot more different than pushing with Colossus. So Light should probably be pretty safe for a decent portion of this game. Overload drops can definitely be pretty scary to deal with, but the Blink Stalkers are definitely going to help against that. And just setting up in a very defensive position is Light. Ravage, meanwhile, is going to go for a Hydra Bane timing attack, it seems, but with these Stasis Wards, Sentries, and Colossus, don't think it's going to do too much, if I'm being honest. Their Colossus is about to pump on out, or rather be pumped on out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gateways, so he does have enough gateways for a nice, good Blink Stalker timing, and I actually think I'm starting to kind of dig this position. He already has a War Prism, right? Or did he lose that? I do remember he did get a War Prism. Yep, there it is. And just as I say, did he lose that? He's actually not going to lose that. Gonna go ahead and trade 2 Adepts for a Hydra. Not a very good trade, but whatever. And he's gonna go ahead and push on that. Actually, if he can get all these Banes, that'd be good. Banelings slipping on through, though. Really have to target with those with those Colossus on those Baneling clumps. But good from Light, actually. Losing not really all that too much. Just, you know, maybe a Sentry or 2, some damage on a Colossus, maybe a Stalker. And now he's starting to push across the map. And now Ravage has to be sweating bullets, because this can actually get really ugly really quickly. No melee attacks for those Banelings, and he actually doesn't have any Banelings right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No Banelings at all. Oh my god. Light may just run over Ravage. Oh my god, is this actually what's gonna happen? I think he shouldn't warp in the main. He needs to warp in with his army, not lose the Warp Prism, please. Warp in, that's like, you know, 9 Stalkers and like, go to Pound Town. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, he's supply blocked. Oh my god, it's a fat supply block. Oh my god, that is so painful. That actually made to stop him from killing Ravage straight up. Fundamentals, guys. Fundamentals. Alright, 4 more finals on the way. Should probably be getting a Nexus too, but there's a lot to do. There's a lot going on, you guys. Can't really blame him. Probably should bring these Stalkers back. Would like to see some good micros coming out for Light. Zerg is setting up a surround, though. Now this is starting to look a little bit more sketchy. 14 more drones on the way for Ravage. He feels confident that he can just defend this. Which, you know, is it me or are those lasers red? Let me see it. Yeah, they're red. Yeah, okay, so that's actually a thing now. I'll go ahead and explain that later. Right now, Ravage is actually going to go for a counterattack, actually. Probably has enough at home to defend it. Link's going to do some damage. Probably not going to do too much. Meanwhile, Light is just killing Ravage on the opposite side of the map. I mean, are you trying to base race this? I don't get this. I guess not. Guys just want to do some damage, but 3 Colossi with a bunch of Blink Stalkers. Nothing to sneeze at. Quick question, quick response to Phoenix Tears. The lasers turn red when you get extended thermal lands. So, you know how Phoenix is? Now they have like purple beams when you get Anion Pulse Crystals. The same thing happens with Colossus and extended thermal lance, and to another extent, adapts with glaives. So that's actually a thing. They did that in like a patch. I'm not really sure what it was, but they did it in a patch, and now it's a thing. Oh my gosh, he's up to 5 Colossus. I think with 5 Colossus and this many sentries, there's no way that Ravage can hold on, right? He's only on layer tech, so no Broodlords or anything. He actually has less army supply, and it's full of Hydra Bane, which is absolutely gonna get shredded by 5 Colossus. I think Light may just take this, especially with all these sentries. Needs to be really generous with those force fields, though. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Oftentimes, Protoss will be really uncomfortable about just throwing down a bunch of force fields at once. They think it's better to just, save them for the value. But preemptive force fields, not a bad thing. You want to be extremely generous over here. And it's as though Light is going to start to push up over here into this ramp. And this is a defining moment for Ravage's defense. Can he do it? Probably not. The Colossi are doing so much damage to the Hydras. No banings to explode this army quickly. That means the army is just going to get shredded from Ravage. Oh my god, look at all the lasers. Look at the lasers! Jesus God, Light wins against Ravage 2-0. So many lasers. Oh my god, I love you. I love Colossus Flames. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I especially love you. 4 kills, 8 kills, 19 kills, 22 kills, 22 kills. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. Okay, that was good stuff. Oh, I loved it. Oh yeah, I just got Heart of the Swarm flashbacks. I miss just moving through Zergs with my Colossus. I know it makes me look like a scrub, but I just miss it, you guys. Oh, it made me feel so good. Just moving with your Colossus. I mean, it wasn't really an A move. There's still a lot of tactical positioning you gotta do, knowing when to use your force fields, targeting your Colossus, blah 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 blah. But still, just having that army that isn't that fragile, that can just stand and fight. That just, ooh. Good Protoss pride right there. Alright. Oh boy. He is so good. Oh, school Protoss. He's so good. Same thoughts exactly, swag. Anyways, I forgot to say, Gorgonoth, welcome to the stream. It has been a while since I casted, so I'm glad I can get back on into this. Oh my god. Okay. Hoo-wee. Alright. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing fine. I'm just a little wet from that stream. Not like, no, I mean like, a little sweaty. It's also getting kind of hot in the attic, so whatever. Alright, let me get some water here from my throat here, really quickly, my poor throat. Now I'm getting kind of hungry, actually. That mocha I had earlier on this morning isn't really holding me down as much as I would have wished. Okay. Deep breaths, Swagger, deep breaths. KK, we're good. I say I do build at 12.5k. Huh, that's weird. Alright. Suddenly says you be cheating on us, Swag. What? How so? I've been a faithful caster. I didn't go back to IG. I didn't cast for anybody else. I'm a one team sort of caster. I promise. Oh? Nice noise. What was that? Kuriko 402 just subbed. Kuriko says love you all. Oh my god, sub for 3 months in a row? I love you, Kuriko. Mwah. Thank you so much for supporting your local StarCraft 2 scene. And as a bonus for that, we're gonna go ahead, and that is the inspiration we need from Kuriko's generous donation to finish up the Barbosa versus Matisse, or rather the Barbosa Matisse fanfic. So that's what we have so far. It was a dark and lonely night. Barbosa and Matisse were filled with fright because in the soft glow of the candlelight they noticed each other, and it was it. Matisse whipped out his keyboard, mechanical and sturdy. Barbosa asked, "Is it like my skateboard?" Matisse, "No, this one's dirty." Trembling and tepid, Barbosa reached out, and all of his fear, inhibition, and doubt went to the way. Barbosa only knew the soft touch of a membrane keyboard, and the clicky keys of Matisse were almost too much. Barbosa, overwhelmed, said, and that's where we're stuck. I have to find a good way to end this, you guys. Sly Zero, new here, just joining on the stream. Thank you so much for joining on us. Probably not the best stream if you're new to Sonic Aftermath, because we've kind of gone down a rabbit hole of fanfics and stuff like that today. So we're just gonna go ahead and go ahead and just say welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoyed what we're doing here. We're right now casting the MVP Cup for Sonic Aftermath. It's an in-house tournament. We're having a bunch of fun. Here's the link. We're having a bunch of fun. There's a link to the bracket. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you enjoy your time. Actually, Phoenix Tears also just subbed with Twitch Prime. Don't know why it didn't show the notification. I'll go ahead and do that right now, though. Bring, bring, bring. Thank you so much for the sub, Phoenix Tears. Thank you. Really do appreciate that. Alright. Whew. Okay. Suddenly says hi. I say hi too. Ooh, okay. Let me find a good way to finish this on up. What's the overwhelm said? I gotta think, you guys. It's like, how do you end the Harry Potter books, you know? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is hard, you guys. This is hard. Phoenix Steer says, "Love your casting, man. Thank you so much. I love casting. I'm so glad I can start to get back into it. I've really been slacking in the StarCraft 2 scene recently, but I'm really glad that I get to get back into it, you guys. I really do appreciate it." Suddenly says, "Woo! Almost $100 prize today." I know, right? Let's see actually what we're at right now. Right now we are at $97.45, guys. If we can get to $100, I'd be super happy. Really would be. Xenodictus says, "Oh man, the Swagger imitation sub pop up MDR." You know what? I'm doing my best, Xeno. God. Yep, listen to Sushi. Definitely, if any of you guys in chat haven't done this already, you can add 50 cents to the price pool of the tournament for free by clicking that link, using that coupon code, and we really will appreciate that. Alright. Oh, was I invited to a thing? I was, but then they canceled it, so I guess back to writing fanfic. There we go. What was it we said? Hang on. Xenodactyl said, "It's good to die of laughter." No? It's good to die of laughter. No? I have to say... Hang on, whoops. Yes. Go. I'd have to say that if I were to die, I'd want to laugh a lot beforehand, but I don't want to be laughing when I die, you know? Because I don't think I'll get like some good... I want to be like, you know, inner peace, time to go into the great beyond. You know, an eternity of time will pass for an instant. This is nothing. I don't want to be like, dick jokes. Or, haha, we three farmers. That'd be kind of stupid, right? So, I have to say, it's an okay to die. We're just waiting for light. Gotcha. Ready. Whenever. Alright, Barbosa Overwhelmed said. Oh, actually. Snoopy saying, "This Matisse Barbosa fanfiction is already on the New York Times bestseller list." I know, right? I mean, J.K. Rowling already reached out to me and was like, "Yo, Swagger, let me suckle on your teeth to get some of that good writer information essence out of you." And I was like, "Nah, thank you so much, but I only let good writers, you know, suckle the teeth of knowledge." Wow, that got really not how I wanted to be very quickly. Oh, we in the game now? Ah, shit. Oh, god damn it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna... Let me see. What do I want to do? We're gonna go ahead and jump on into the game while I keep on thinking. Alright! Here we go, guys, because this actually is a tournament and we do actually have to cast, so let's go ahead and introduce our players. Spawning in the top right-hand position of Lost and Found. He's representing our red Zerg player, it is Sonic Aftermath's very own Barbosa. Which, guys, if you haven't told him what I'm doing yet, please continue to not tell him what I'm doing yet, because no one wants to be on Barbosa's bad side, I suspect. And his opponent spawning in the bottom left-hand position of Lost and Found, representing our blue Protoss player. We have seen him a lot this tournament, because I've been mainly casting his games, and he's been doing spectacularly. I hope I see some, or continue to see some really good games from him. It is Light. Let me quickly check the bracket, see what part of the tournament we're on right now. I think we're in the semis. I think. Barbosa versus Light. Yeah, we're in the semis. So we're in the semis right now. Really happy. This is going to be a best of 3. See who gets to face off in the finals. Who's going to be our first player in the finals. And this player is either going to have to go against Starkiller or Kingslayer. Starkiller or Kingslayer, I think. Right? Starkiller or... No, okay, yeah. Whoever wins this is going to have to go against either Starkiller or Kingslayer or Ravage. Those are the 3 options here. So very excited to see how that turns out to be. Pretty standard build coming out from our friend Barbosa. Was that actually a 3-hatch? No, this wasn't a 3-hatch, never mind. Get your head out of the gutter, Swago. No Zergos 3-hatch before pool nowadays. Why? Because you're just gonna get absolutely dunked if your Protoss opponent decides to make 2 adepts. And then decide to make 2 more adepts after that. And then 2 more adepts after that. Alright, we're gonna see what Light goes ahead and does here. Again, going for the immediate Stargate. I'm not sure how I feel about that over getting the adept out quicker. It's just a little less safe. You get, you know, scouting information a little later. You get a pressure a little later with that adept. I don't know. It doesn't make it too big of a difference, honestly, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick to my good old adept first. And is he gonna chrono this gateway too? Is he gonna chrono this adept too? I wonder. I wonder. I really do. Are you gonna do it? No. Okay, no, he's not. He's just gonna go and chrono out some workers, which is fine. Which is absolutely okay. He can do whatever he wants with his chronos. It's his chronos. He can spend them however he wants, you know. Unless, you know, he gets a divorce, in which case he gets only half of his chronos. And gets to see his probes every other weekend or something like that. I don't know. Protoss divorce sounds weird. Alright, one worker already going down, already paying for itself is this adept. Not really, but if it gets out with his life, then definitely. Gonna go ahead and... Oh, it started the animation, but the drone just moved out of range by the time it ended. And actually, 3 drones there. Nice job from Light. Definitely, if you get 2 drones for an adept, you're pretty happy. 3 drones, you are like, mwah. You're like, you know, drop back, kiss myself. Mwah. Pause. Like, no, you pause the game, you kiss your biceps a couple times, then you get right back into the game, because that feels good. Now, Robo coming out for Light again. I think we're going to see a similar build. He's going to delay the Twilight Council, going to delay that additional gas, and just get that War Prism out with 2 adepts, and then move on into the Archon drops, which is really unique, I think. I think that's a really unique spin on a very standard build, and I really do like when players have their own flair on certain builds, you know? I really do like that, because, really quick misconception time for everyone out there, the builds that pros do are not necessarily the best builds, you know? I mean, a pro may do a certain build that another pro would never even think of doing, or is just super uncomfortable with doing. Well, that's because, you know, a build isn't necessarily the best way to do a certain concept, which a lot of people think it is. It's more like the best way to play, it's the best way to play a style you want to play that game, right? It's the best way to play a certain style. And I feel as though, you know, players get too blinded by saying, what are the pros doing, how am I going to copy the build order, blah, 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 and they don't do enough of what makes sense to me, what makes me comfortable, and how can I optimize that in the best way possible, which really is just what the pros are doing. If you are doing that, then there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing a version of your own build like that. Now, Light is going to move on in here. As we have seen, speaking of build orders, there's an Iris Tech coming out for Barbosa, and there's a Robo for Spay and a Twilight coming out for Light. He is on 1 gateway, and this is looking pretty sketchy. He didn't really get to scout the 3rd base, because if he did, he would have seen that there are no drones there. He didn't get to scout the main, and if he did, he would have seen that there was a pretty early layer. He didn't really notice the abundance of Queen Shungaways Oracles, and now the Nidus network is finished on up. Actually, no detection on the opposite side of the map. A little bit unfortunate there for our friend. Barbosa's going to go ahead and have to delay this all in just a little bit. And that's pretty much what this is. It's an all-in. It's 35 to 54 workers. And there we go. Moves the links to the main just to get the vision. And now Night's Neck, we're coming on down in the middle of Light's base. What is he gonna do? Does he even notice? He's not pulling any workers. Light, where's your army? Oh my god, what is it? Oh, there's his army. There's the entirety of his army. He hears the horrid scream. He sees the slings and queens. And Light knew. Yep, he done fucked up. DG is called. And Barbosa is gonna go up 1-0. That is a good call from Barbosa. Oh my gosh, Light was so greedy. So greedy. Really just pumping out so much tech. Look at his army value. Look at that. Oh my god, this is like nothing for 5 minutes into the game, yeah? Whew. Alright. That was hard. That was not easy. Alright, we got one more game though. I think Barbosa, I don't think Light Light has always been, in the games we've seen him so far, he has been the aggressor, he's been the one controlling the pace of the game. But I think Barbosa's best chance to win this, if you're listening, Barbosa, which, you know, don't 3-snipe, that's bad, A. But B, just put on pressure against your friend, your boy, Light. I mean, he does seem to be really greedy, he does seem to be a little too creative, not really too strong defensively, I would say. Offensively, he's a beast, though. So I would say, if you have another build in mind, like a Ravager Ling build would absolutely destroy Barbosa, Light, I think. It's this old build where the Zerg just goes, stays on 2 bases, he gets a bunch of Ravagers to like bust down the main wall of the Protoss, and then a bunch of Lings flood on in, and it's super hard to hold off against. And it's, you know, even if you have a Stargate, it's still super difficult. So I'd love to see that, actually. Especially on Cerulean Fall. It's going to be scouted really late, so who knows? Maybe you want to try that out? Maybe you just want to try that out? Maybe. Maybe. You have to see what you want to do. That is such a cute emote, by the way, Phoenix Tears. All those sharks. Psionic Sharky. I love that. Oh my god. Sun Lily, did you make those emotes? Did you make the Sharky emote? I have a feeling Sun Lily's behind this. Those are so cute. Oh my god, I love them. Quick check on the prize pool, $97.45. Almost at $100. That'd be so cool, you guys. Quick water break actually for good old Spagar. My throat is actually starting to kill me. So here's what we're gonna do. Undo this water bottle and just sip a little water, you know. Ah, yes. Sweet, sweet throat lubrication. This is what nourishes me, guys. Ah, yeah. Okay. Alright. Enough subjectively drinking water. Not enough subs for that yet. We're gonna go ahead and introduce our players. Spawning in the top right-hand position of Cerulean Fall. Representing our red Zerg player, the first person to take a match off of Light this tournament so far, I think. It is Sarnik Aftermath's very own Barbosa. Or Barbarossa. Holy shit, it's Barbarossa, not Barbosa. It's Barbosa, whatever. And in the bottom left-hand position of Cerulean Fall, representing our blue Protoss player, down 1-0. He is on the verge of being eliminated. It is Light. Though this is double elimination, so he'd still have not be out of the tournament just yet. But he'd be in a sketchy position, to say the least. Good pylon positioning from our friend Light. Cyber should go right there, yeah, fill this gap right there, right here. Come on, Light, come on. Actually, whoa, a little weird. Alright, so we're seeing Light doing something a little strange, actually. There's a really small thing, but I do feel that though it's worth mentioning. He went for another probe before the Cyber, which is really weird. I tried doing that, but it just makes my timings all weird. You know, delaying that Cyber Core, I think, isn't really worth the extra probe, to be honest. Yeah, I just think it's weird. And you get supply blocked anyways, right? Like, you already get supply blocked, but I guess the pylon finishes, so I don't know, that's weird. I'm not sure if I'm a fan, to be honest, but you know, Light does what Light does, and it seems to be working out for him, right? Alright, gonna go and throw down that Stargate now. Just again, everything just a little bit later, but it's whatever. It is actually whatever. I mean, delaying your Cyber Core by like, you know, 3-4 seconds, that's not a hugest deal unless you're getting all in. So it's whatever. Probe actually gonna go ahead and patrol over here, just trying to make sure that there's no links coming out, I guess. Really scared is Light, actually, from an all-in. But it looks as though he's gonna be fine for the time being. Just doing what he's doing for the rest of the matches so far. Just going for that Stargate, getting some adepts out. Honestly, super standard play, can't really blame him. Stargate is one of those things that you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this pretty much every game because not really too much reason to not do it every single game, right? I mean, it's just so solid. It is so solid. It's like what 2-1-1 was when it was at the height of its popularity in PvZ, or rather TVZ. Everyone was going 2-1-1. Everybody loved 2-1-1. And it's also, yeah. And right now, yeah, it's like Protoss always goes Stargate, Terran always proxies, and then Zerg is just the poor race sitting on the back end like, guys, please stop it. I don't like it. I don't like any of this. I just want to go home. But they can't go home because there's 50 Marines at the 2-minute mark, with a bunker at their natural, and Protoss just getting that Oracle, stopping any sort of fling aggression so hard. And yeah, I feel bad for Zerg right now. They don't really have the thing that they like to do, They don't have like the build, the tech unit. And that kind of makes sense. I would say Zerg is the most flexible race, so it makes sense that they don't really have the one thing that is really good for them in the meta. And I actually kind of prefer it that way. I like it. I think it's fun. Anyways, Light banking up a lot of gas here. A little bit strange considering you generally want to be getting Robos and Twilights and stuff unless you want to go for a really quick third. And even then, you can still get your third base around the 5-minute mark. Or rather like the 4:45, 5-minute mark. Even if you do go for Archon drops afterwards. So, a little strange that he's just banking onto his gas right now. I have to wait and see what he wants to do with it. Any good Protoss player who does know that gas is like pretty much everything to them and their timing. So they gotta make sure, that they're mining it at an efficient rate and they're, spending it as they would need to. Which is though Barbossa's gonna pretty much get away with his heavy droning so far. He has a spore in each base, I'm pretty sure. He has spore in every base, getting that worst spore in just for safety. Never really know what your opponent is doing on the opposite side of the map as a Zerg. If your opponent opens up Phoenixes, it's really hard to get that information. 2 Oracles gonna go ahead. They can actually take down this hatchery. It has 200 health, you can totally do it. Like, come on, it'll be super cool. You're not gonna get much damage done over here. In fact, it'd actually be bad because it's gonna remind Barbossa that he has like 2 drones, or like 3 drones doing nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a drone here, but the Spore should be plenty enough to go and disperse that. Takes out a couple of larvae too. I mean, yeah, not bad damage whatsoever, but still. He still has enough energy, but he deactivated. Would love to see that creative Protoss play try and deny that hatchery. That'd be pretty cool. Gonna go and take out this queen too. I actually do like this. Be liberal with the Oracle energy. It's there to get damage done. Don't just make up, 200, 300, no, like 150, 200 Oracle energy and then just make like 10 stasis wards. Like, no. Don't do that. Be active with your Oracles, right? And I really do like this. Getting a good amount of damage on already. Barbossa losing a lot of drones, actually. Down to 7 and 2 queens off at the lower price of 2 adepts. And a little bit of time on his Oracles. Yeah, sign me up. Twilight and Forge coming down for Barbossa. Again, playing pretty greedy. 2 gateways, bunch of sentries. Not really the safest thing to ever do. Ever? I mean, these Lings, if he had like twice the amount of Lings, I would be actually pretty concerned for Light. And that's not a lot to ask of a Zerg, but looks as though he is going to be okay for the time being. And as soon as these 2 Immortals pop on out, Light is going to be safe as a what? Safe as a Leif? Leif is not a word though. Safe as a Ave, Bafe, Cave, Dave, Ave, Faith, Jave, Have, Ave, Mave, Nave, Lave, Oave, Pave, Oave, Wave, Rave, Safe, no, Tave, Uave, Vave, Wave, Safe, Yave, Zafe. What rhymes with safe? Holy shit! Oh my god. Does nothing rhyme with safe? Guys, please, chat, help me out here. Does anything rhyme with safe? Oh, score is 1-0 so far. You can see it right here, because I tried to make it like that. What rhymes with safe, you guys? What the hell? Safe? Knave? Tave? Rave? Holy shit. Okay, Spire coming down for Barbossa. It looks like though he's gonna go for a quick, Greater Spire here, but can't really go for a quick Greater Spire if you have like 4 roaches to defend an Immortal Sentry attack. Yeah, this hatchery is most definitely gonna go down, so good play there from Light actually. Yeah, no way that survives. Gonna go ahead and take it on down. And no reason he shouldn't keep on pushing, actually. He has a ton of sentries, you know. He has a War Prism. He has gates finishing on us. How many gates does he have so far? 6? That's bad. That's not bad. 6 Stalkers here can definitely still push. I think Knight can probably even this on up if he wants to. But he's super supply blocked! God damn it, Light! So many games that could be won if you just run supply block. Triggering the barriers on these Immortals to Raptors, but it's only Immortals for the time being. Getting 6 Panic Mutas, I guess that's okay, but he has Stalkers and Sentries, so he can just warp in more Stalkers and Sentries. It's not like it's just Immortal Sentry Zealot all in, and even then, the Sentries are pretty good versus Mutas. You'd be surprised, you guys. You'd be really surprised. They're not bad. He has to go ahead and fire on it now, though, and he's not really doing that. He's just beating the army supply out and out. And yeah, Mutas are just going to get focused on down by the Stalkers and Sentries, or Moore's going to wreck everything on the ground. Maybe? That's a lot of Immortals. I'm not going to die without a fight. And yeah, as you can see, the Muta's definitely weren't enough. I mean, he's going to get all the anti-air, quote-unquote, but he can just warp in more. And the damage has already been done, you guys. I mean, honestly, yeah, well played. Barbosa knows it too. A little too greedy for Light's liking, and it is going to be tied up 1-1. By the way, did anybody figure out what round is safe? I'm gonna check chat. None of you guys know? Oh my god! Y'all! Please! Safe, TAFE. Safe. What the hell rhymes with safe? I need to know. This isn't good for me. This is bad for my brain, you guys. This is horrible for my brain right now. Speaking of things horrible for things, goddamn, my throat's killing me. Whenever I go a while without casting and then like all of a sudden go live for like 2 hours, my throat does not respond very positively, unfortunately. So it's whatever. It's whatever. Seriously, does nothing rhyme with safe? Suddenly, we're trying to figure out what rhymes with safe. Shit. Do you guys have anything, chat? Oh, Degenerate Love said Wraith. Oh, Wraith totally rhymes with that. And he also said Strafe. Oh my god. The rhyming skill on this kid. This kid. He's just rhyming up the wisdom. How do I mod him? Mod Degenerate Love. Is that how it works? No, we're not gonna mod him. But we're gonna do something nice for him. What can I do? Oh, Phoenix Tear said Strafe. Ah, so you're just trying to steal his glory, aren't you? No, that's okay. So Strafe. Okay. Strafe and Wraith. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Really, that did more for me than you guys probably think. Maybe like so much more for me than you guys probably have any reason to suspect. Alright, let's go and introduce our players. Starting off with the sexy extractor trick. Spawning in the bottom right hand position of the Acid Plant. Representing our Red Zerg player, it is Barbarossa. And his opponent in the top left hand position of Acid Plant, our Blue Protest player. Please give a warm welcome to my friend and yours, it is Light. Alright, tied up 1-1 is this series. I'm excited to see who goes forward. Barbosa killed Light by just aggression. Light killed Barbosa with some aggression. So, statistically, they should both half aggression each other this game and nobody would win. At least that's how I think it works. I'm not certain, actually. And actually, quicks. I don't think third hatcheries come down this quick generally. Am I wrong? Maybe I just never scout, but... No, they do come down that quickly. I'm just being stupid. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Never mind. Third hatches do come down that quickly. Okay, we're good. We are good, you guys. We are good. Alright. Though some Zerg players just get it at the 2-minute mark. And I'm not sure why they did that. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. This is totally a 3 hatch before pool. What am I talking about? I was totally right. Hey, I heard the ding-a-ling. Who was that? Kino1 just subscribed with Titch Prime. Hey, thank you so much, Kino1. Really do appreciate that a lot. It was early. Okay, yeah, Phoenix just telling me it was a 3 hatch before pool. I knew that felt early. I totally knew it. I was like, no, your probe isn't able to scout the third hatch while it's on the other side of the map if they're not going to catch before pool, generally. If you just send it around, so that's weird. So it definitely has a 3 hatch before pool. This is some jank stuff. First off, Yono1, thank you so much for subscribing. We really, really do appreciate that. And if I were a girl, I would like write your name on the blackboard behind me while like bending over, and I have like a short skirt on, and I'd say thank you so much, and I'd jump up and down a little bit, but I can't do that, so just know that I'm giving you a really, really good thumbs up right now. Alright, so really unique thing Barbosa is doing here. You barely see this. You barely see this. So 3 hatch before pool.
Carrier has arrived.
Yeah, we're running a follow train, I guess. Zemolzian. Thank you so much for following. We really do appreciate that as well. So, cool thing Barbarossa is doing. Gonna go ahead and mine's exactly 100 gas for that link speed and +1 melee. This is actually a treat to watch. Oh, this is how I'm gonna scout it. Oh, it totally scouts it. Oh no! So the idea from Knight was that he was ideally not going to lose 3 drones to the adept and a bunch of mining time as well, but he's gonna make a bunch of +1 links and just go balls to the wall on Light. Light, not having any of that, gonna throw down the shield battery, probably has a Stargate, yeah, has that Stargate, forgoes the Phoenix as he should, probably just gonna get 2 oracles. And that is the right decision here. You do not mess around with +1 links of the Protoss. You do not, repeat, do not mess around with +1 links. These don't have link speed and it's not researching it, right? Did he forget it? Oh my god. Oh my god. He thinks he researched link speed. Oh no, Barbarossa, no. Let me try that again. Barbarossa, no. Your link speed. Okay. No, your link speed late. No. Oh my god. He's gonna have +1 links with no speed. Oh my god. Are we actually seeing this? Has anyone ever actually seen +1 links with no speed? They are adorable. No. Wait. Was that intentional? Did he... He has to know. He has to know, right? Link speed would be done by now. Since this were a normal build, it actually does get a Spore Crawler for just 3 drones, so not bad there at all from our friend Barbarossa. Does he have any lings on the map right now? Is there any way for him to tell? No, he has no lings, so there's no way for him to even tell. Okay, he's getting it now. Oh, poor Barbarossa. Maybe this was actually his build all along. He wanted to get that +1/+1 before link speed, and wanted to hit a big link speed timing. This is weird. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but this is actually just weird. +1 Carapace, I don't think it even does anything for lanes early on against Protoss. Yeah, Zealots are still gonna 3-shot them. Immortals are still gonna 2-shot them. I guess Sentries are gonna take more hits to take them down, but that doesn't really matter. Oracles are still gonna 2-shot them. Why are you getting +1/+1? I don't... You almost never get Carapace against Protoss. Especially this early. Am I wrong? Am I mistaken here? I might be. If I'm stupid, please let me know, but... This seems exceptionally weird. If any Zergs can chime in on this, if they have an idea what Barbarossa's game plan is for the +1 Carapace, please let me know, because I am very curious and not a Zerg player myself. Anyways, actually just a billion links coming on out. Is it for the Banes? Is it harder to kill Banes if they have +1 Carapace? I don't think so. I am confused, you guys. And there's sentries and there's Oracle here. He's walling off with his gateways. He should probably get a shield battery here, to be honest. Yep. And as soon as I say that, there we go. So, yeah, Light is probably just gonna defend this super easily. Oh, Nelly! Oh, Nelly Barbarossa. Nelly. Actually making the Oracle waste a little bit of energy there. That's always good. Gonna go ahead and try and harass his front line over here. This is actually super... Oh, Light. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm liking this. Let's take a look at the unit loss count. Racking on up. And all the links just died. Yeah, this is why you generally don't see that ever happening ever. Because mass links against Protoss can work. Not like this though. Not in this fashion. Not at the 6-minute 30-second mark with just links. That doesn't happen. That generally doesn't happen. Oh my god. Poor Barbarossa. And Light even scouts it with his observer. Oh, but he's moving out on the map anyway. No, take the fight. Take the fight. I guess he doesn't want to take the fight. I mean, I guess he's moving across the map anyway, so he'd rather take a really, really good fight than risk not taking a really good fight. But the observer sees all. Okay, Light, you're in a great position here, man. Don't get me wrong. You're like, mwah, sexy, sexy fire. But you need a recall, like, right now. Because this is like the one way Barbarossa gets back in this game. He gets a sick engage on your stalkers and sentries and immortals. Bandings blow up your whole army. Banding speed is actually going to finish up here pretty soon. He's going for the surround. Light does see it though. Light, don't do this, man. Don't throw this game. I don't think he's going to, but it's still really scary. Oh, does bait out those force fields. Probably should wait for them to go away. Oh, borrowed Banelings. And he's going to just sack this base and hope the Banelings take it off. Thank you, Quantus, for hosting this stream. Really do appreciate that. Hello, Quantus viewers. There's an observer, isn't there? He's not gonna scout. Oh my god! No! Oh my god! They actually connected! All the sentries going down! What? What is this game? I don't understand. He's gonna recall, as he should have done like a trillion years ago. Look at this ocean of things! What is going on? What is life, you guys? What is life? There's no force fields. Holy shit! Oh my god, Barbarossa can do this! You can do this! Oh my god! Okay, I'll start trying to calm down. Okay, he's warping in 5 sentries right now. He knows he's gonna have well, like 7 force fields, which is good. He knows he needs force fields to defend against this. It is just Ling's City. It is just like Lingtropolis right now. Gonna go for the 6th round, Light. What are you doing? Don't go on versus that. Let this evil come to you. Oh my goodness. Gonna go in, come on in, trying to go for the surround here. Lynx probably should have kept on fighting, to be honest. There we go, they're gonna go for the sandwich, here we go! Sentry's getting notified, it jumps on top of the whole army. Baneling's not on this, not as many Banelings as you would like to see, so it's gonna not trade amazingly. Especially against Immortals and Stalkers, they have a surprising amount of life. Oh, Barbarossa. Are you still making Lings? Yeah. Yeah, he's still making Lings. Okay. Still on 3 bases? Yeah, still on 3 bases. Alright, well, he's equaling the base count of the Protoss with 30 less arm supply, with only Lings. And his 4th is getting denied right now, as we speak. So, in case you guys didn't know, this is pretty bad for our resident Zerg player. He needed to make more Banelings for that attack, I guess. I guess that was just pretty much the end-all and be-all of it. And he's just bleeding so many Lings, you know? I don't like that, bleeding so many Lings. Maybe he could have done this, but the Pest from Carapace was also just kind of weird. But we'll see though. Gonna roll in with the Banelings, try and blow up the army, and no, the force fields are way too good for life. Wait, take a look at the cost efficiency so far. Look at that. Doubling the cost efficiency of Barbarossa. Light, this is looking spectacular for you, my man. I don't know how you're gonna lose this. I honestly don't. This is gonna not do anything. You're almost quadrupling, pentupling, actually, the army supply of Barbarossa. No way it's gonna happen. Barbarossa's haha, well played, and Light is gonna go ahead and move on to the finals, as he should. Shame on you, Barbarossa. Shame, 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 shame. Dirty boy. Dirty, dirty. Oh my god. Phoenix says, ignore the noob in game. What a noob, my god. People don't like what Barbarossa did. Oh my goodness. Too much, you guys. OSGC bag. You know what? I don't care about the spam. It's good enough. He's thinking too much about the keyboard. RO greater than FR. What's the RO greater than FR in this situation? What is happening to my chat? My poor chat. People blowing it up. Oh man. Okay. Ooh, okay, that was a roller coaster, guys. That was nice and fun. Because I love being a mod. Yeah, just spamming OGSE baguettes. Oh, like baguette! I thought it was like a banana. It's not a banana. Romania better than France. Oh. Guys, the only thing I remember about anything France related to StarCraft related is when I had to cast Denver. Denver versus, I don't know, whoever. It was a show match. And he taught me just a little bit of French. He taught me poulet. Poulet. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. It's like poulet, poulet. And it means chicken. It means chicken, you guys. Ah, poulet is great. Poulet is love, poulet is life. I try to say it to any French person who I know is French. I'll be like, hey, poulet. And they'll be like, what? And I'd be like, poulet. And they'd be like, what? And then I'd be like, it means chicken in French, but I wouldn't expect you to know that. And then they get mad at me, fretfully so, and then I just out-QQ out of the game. Oh boy. Okay. It's starting to get a little hot in the attic, actually. Woo. As it happens to do. Let's see what the hell he was thinking. Alright. Barbarossa says, damn, I'm so disappointed. I throw. He forgot speed. Okay. That was what I was thinking about. Okay, because I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. We're like, oh yeah, he wants to prioritize 1-1 over speed. But no, he just straight up forgot it. He says, I'm a retard. No, Barbarossa, that's okay. Yeah, I'm just starting link speed too. Yeah, so many. Oh, the throws, you guys. The throws. Look at the army supply value too. That doesn't look good for Berserk at all. Oh man. Alright, so Knight's gonna be in the finals. Barbarossa and Starkiller are going to face off against each other to see who gets to face off against Light in the finals. Light gets a well-deserved break, as he probably does deserve, because he's just been wrecking noobs this whole tournament. So next game is going to be Barbarossa versus Starkiller. That is going to be a bust of 5. So home stretch here. Can my voice last for another couple hours? Probably, maybe. So we're going to go ahead and find out now. Whew, I'm actually super hungry, and we don't have a lot of food at home. I'm half considering ordering a pizza. You know, now I'm starting to regret all the times there was a pizza cup that I didn't join on in. Because, ooh, I want that pizza, guys. Oh, I want that pizza. By the way, that reminds me, do we still do pizza cups? That's a Psystorm thing, though, I think, isn't it? Pizza cups, where, like, the winner of the tournament gets a free medium pizza or something like that. I don't know, I forget, but, like, I'd love to, like, participate in another pizza cup. I think they're fun. Super duper fun. Sucker says, who is casting? You know what? We're gonna both cast. Phoenix and I both share the love. Probably both gonna cast here. Thanks, Pensai. Wait, why is everyone saying thanks, Pensai? Oh, we reached over $100. Pensai added $4. Hey! Yay, Pensai! Woo! Alright, we're over $100. 102.44. Thank you so much, Pensai. We really do appreciate that. Lots of love from Sonic Aftermath. Phoenix here says it's an all-in tournament and it's still happening. Okay, I gotta make sure to sign up for one of those one of these days. But man, Pensai coming in clutch with that $4. Really do appreciate that, man. Honestly. I don't know. Hang on. Let me do something for you real quickly. Let me figure out how to do. I will do PogChamp, Pensai. Lesson 3, PogChamp. And I'm just gonna spam this a couple times in chat. And I encourage everyone else to do the same as well. Guy deserves it. And you won't get timed out or anything for spam, which is cool. Alright, there we go. That's the least I can do, man. Literally, actually, the least amount of work I can do. So there you go. Alright. First CVZ of the tournament. I'm pretty sure all you Zerg players breathe a sigh of relief. Or not. I don't know how Zerg players feel about watching ZVZ. Probably how Protoss players feel about watching PvP. Which is okay. So let's go and introduce our players. Spawning in the top right-hand position of Cerulean Fall. Representing our light blue Zerg player. Please give a warm welcome to my friend and yours. It is Starkiller. And his opponent in the bottom left-hand position of Cerulean Fall. He is the red Zerg player. It is Barbarossa. You know what? I'll think of some way to work Pensai into the fan fiction. How about that? Or maybe whenever I make my next fan fiction, I'll include Pensai about it. But this one right here that we have for Barbarossa and Matisse, we'll keep that Barbarossa and Matisse thing. But the next one, I promise I'll include you, Pensai. Alright. Looks like though it is going to be a gas pool first from Starkiller, so probably gonna seek to lay on some aggression. Barbarossa doing kind of the same thing, though a little bit later on his gas. So, gonna have to see what both players want to do. Honestly, I don't think anyone's gonna be too aggressive. I'm gonna be honest, my knowledge on the ZVZ matchup is limited. I have casted some good ZVZs though. One time, had the absolute pleasure of casting, I think it was Guru versus Snoot. Yeah, I casted Guru versus Snoot one time. That was a blast, guys. It was on that old map with like the, not really the, it was like the pocket third, but not really a pocket third. It wasn't like off of your natural main expansion. It was like main right here, and then it goes down, and this is your natural, and then from your natural, over here is your third. So you can control the entrance to your natural and third from just one entry point to your natural. I forgot what it was called. Backwater. There we go. Backwater. Guru versus Snoot on Backwater. One of my favorite ZVZs of all time because I casted it and it was fun. And I got to cast it with, I'm not sure who I casted it with, but it was pretty fun to cast it with that guy, whoever it was. And really long game. Lots of lurkers, brute lords, vipers everywhere. Lurkers, Guru being so aggressive, Snoot trying to hold on with his defense. It was so fun, you guys. I definitely do encourage you to check it on out. If you're ever scrolling through old Sonic Aftermath VODs, that one is a doozy. Now, Starkiller is going to go and move on over to Barbarossa side of the map. Probably nothing much going to happen here. I mean, tickle the hatchery, force more lings than you made. I guess is going to be the, the driving, thing that's going to go ahead and try and do it here. More lings in production for a Starkiller. A little bit weird though. A little bit of a weird thing happening. He's not getting any workers behind this, and that's a little weird. Is there actually a blind spot in the vision of Barbarossa? I actually think there is. Oh, no way. No way! No way! Oh, did he see it? Did he see it? Oh, barely saw it. Again, this is a just the tip situation. Can Barbarossa recognize when it's just the tip? We'll see soon enough, and let's just go. Oh! That was bad. That shouldn't have happened. It looks as though, no, he did not recognize just a tip as 3 more drones were in production. Lings are going to run on into the main base, at least pick up a queen. Severely hindered the production for Barbarossa. A couple of baitings are going to finish on up though, but the Lings have split enough. 2, 3, oh my gosh. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Zerglings for 3 baitings. Excellent train from Starkiller. And now Starkiller is going to go back to droning, but meanwhile he forced 12 Lings, a Bane, got a Queen, forced a lot of Banes too. No third base from Barbarossa just yet. That was some overall, I would say, good aggression from Starkiller. Now, I guess he's a little concerned about the counterattack, but I wouldn't be too much, to be honest. I mean, I guess I can see why he's getting the Spine. If Barbarossa did decide to go in, he doesn't have his own Bane's Nest just yet, so this can be a little scary. And actually, ooh, yeah, a lot of links here for Barbarossa. Queen's thankfully going to be doing a lot of damage here, but gotta watch out for those things, gotta be careful. More lings in production, 5 more drones in production for Barbarossa. I think he feels pretty confident, and rightfully so, that, or rather, no. Oh, I thought Starkiller was making the drones. No, he's still just going ham on the lings, and he let the Spine finish. So, a little bit of a mystery coming out here for Starkiller, but that is a-okay. Going back to droning now, but he did overcommit to defense there, I think, a little bit. And now Barbarossa, nice 7-worker lead, and he has a 3rd hatch on the way, so has to be careful that he doesn't just fall behind in this game. Gonna go ahead and put on some aggression, try and get back into it that way. Okay, 3-4 lings going down to that Baning, not bad at all. Ling's actually gonna go ahead and find these Banes, trying to morph on, and good catch, Starkiller. And actually, this 4th base is under serious threat of just getting bonked right now. All the links for Starkiller are all on the opposite side of the map, and now it's Barbarossa's turn to get the Panic Spine Crawler. Thankfully, actually, Starkiller's gonna block that, doing him a favor, I would say, actually, there. Pretty funny there. Good drone splits, though. Holy guacamole, that was good. Those are some good splits. Look at that. That's amazing. Incredible. Yeah, okay, gets a couple of drones there, but good. Look, every drone was like perfectly split there from Barbarossa. Gotta give him mad props for that. But now, much more even game. Actually, a little bit swung in Starkiller's favor. No 30 bits for Barbarossa. Worker lead gone down the drain. And now Starkiller has a worker lead. But still no 3rd base. And now, I think I'm starting to see a pattern here. Barbarossa's turn to go ahead and put in some aggression here. Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot I could do stuff like this. Yeah, 6 workers killed for Starkiller. Not bad. My throat, Jesus Christ. Okay. Roachborn is on the production tab, so I think Starkiller says, you know what, we're gonna stop Ling Bane shenaniganry. I want to play a macro game. A couple of Lings, find this hatch over here. A couple of Bane, he's gonna go and try and save it. And yeah, with his Ling, should be able to be easy defense there, but good damage on the hatch regardless. Ooh, a couple of Banes actually morphing on it too. Probably shouldn't get anything done, but with good control, anything is possible. Actually, yeah, go ahead and space the Lings away with his hatchery. Actually setting up a Baneling trap over here. The hatchery doesn't have vision of the Banes, and takes her up to trees 2 Baneling for 3. This hatchery 90 health, 70, 60, 50, 40. Cancelled! Oh no, that is a bummer. I mean, Starkiller still doesn't have his own 3rd base, which I guess evens things out a little bit, but he has such a worker advantage now. It's 10 workers up, and he's getting his own roaches too. +1 is almost done, and 0 constitution as well. Roaches not even in the production tab for Barbarossa, so definitely Starkiller making some good choices at CBZ, really knowing when to put on those aggressions, as well as some good tactical moves to secure his lead. Gonna get that 3rd base right now, and I have to say, going on into this mid-game, this has been a very pleasant CBZ so far. No one player is, you know, it hasn't just been, you know, 2 minutes of Link Bane destruction, blowing stuff up. We're actually gonna see some roaches, and now Starkiller gonna try and do some tit for tat here, take out this 3rd base, and yeah, definitely with the superior link count, it's a possibility. The roaches though are gonna tank a lot of damage for these links. Yeah, you can see that's exactly what happened there. So gonna go in to keep that 3rd base nice and safe. Though I'd be lying if I didn't say Barbarossa was in a treacherous position. 9 army supply to 48, 5 times the army supply Starkiller just have. 54 supply to 97. This is looking pretty not good for our friend Barbarossa, I gotta say. I was gonna throw down a Hydra Den, which I guess here's what I think. Barbarossa knows he's behind, and I think he feels like he needs to go for something crazy like Lurkers, and hope Starkiller takes a shitty engagement, and hopefully try and get back in the game that way. But Starkiller nowhere near gonna let him get that luxury up. +1 is finished on up for Starkiller, as well as Zero Constitution. +1 probably gonna finish, but not gonna finish actually, just barely though. By the time the roaches hit, won't even matter anyway. Not many roaches to exploit that fact. Now with the rally point, this is still holdable for Stark. Oh my God, no, it is not. All right, Starkiller is gonna kill Barbarossa here, and it's actually just what's gonna happen. I mean, he's definitely gonna get the 3rd base, no problemo. But if he decides to push on beyond that, I don't think, you know, Barbarossa can stop him. I would be fine if Starkiller went back across the map right now, but pushing on in is also a good choice. There's not much for Barbarossa. He's been ahead for a long time as Starkiller, and yeah, it's just too many roaches. And yep, it's a numbers game at this point. You don't need me to tell you that this is going to be a very sad game for Barbarossa in the next coming seconds. GG is called, and Barbarossa goes down 0-1 so far, cementing Starkiller up 1-0 in this best of 5. Oh, actually, PsiX, holy shit! Wait. I pulled this one up to 117. Was that PsiX? PsiX! Oh my God, 1749. That gets you some GM coaching from Sonic Aftermath, you know. Yeah, we're gonna get you. Let me see. Actually, Sushi's talking to you about that, right? We'll try to get you more than an hour. That is good. Okay, very good. PsiX definitely deserves that. Dude, thank you so much for supporting your local StarCraft 2 community scene. It definitely feels good to have, you know, support from the community for, you know, local tournaments just like this, you know. That's not Olimo League or WCS or anything big like that. I definitely think it's like the untapped hidden treasures of StarCraft, you know. I really do appreciate your support for it. So thank you, man, really, a lot. Mwah. My microphone doesn't really taste that good. I don't know why I kissed it. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable, PsiX. You just say the word. Just say the word and I'll stop. Alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and wait on for game number 2. Just gonna go ahead and wait for an invite here. We're just gonna make this rapid fire back to back. Hope everyone is having fun so far. Hope everyone's having a good time. I really do sincerely hope that from the bottom of my heart. Oh my gosh. Princess says, oh, it never makes me uncomfortable with BB cakes. Oh my gosh, now I'm starting to get uncomfortable. No, I'm just kidding. I should finish up that, you know what? We've been working on this fanfic the whole tournament. And I want to be able to finish the last part before the finals, I think. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. As soon as the finals are done, we're going to read out the fanfic. I think that would be a good way to end it off, I think. Okay. Alright. Meanwhile, let's not focus on that. Let's go ahead and focus on this game. Because believe it or not, this is still a tournament. I still do gotta cast stuff. And we still are here to watch some StarCraft. Spawning in the bottom left-hand position of Blue Chef. He is representing our Blue Zerg player. Please give a warm welcome to my friend and yours. It is Starkiller. Showing some very dominating PvZ. Showing some very dominating ZVZ in the last match. And his opponent spawning in the top right-hand position of Blue Shift, representing the Red Zerg player. Please give a warm welcome to my friend, and still yours, Barbarossa. Still, I think, a solid Zerg player. However, I think the asking best wasn't this game. I don't think that Starkiller is necessarily just that much better than Barbarossa, right? Maybe marginally a little bit better, just because you can see the decision-making and micro and tactics from Starkiller really pushing Barbarossa off of his edge. But that doesn't mean he's a worse player by any means, right? I still think he has a chance to make this series at least, you know, 1-3, if not 2-3, right? Anyways, see what both players are up to. Both players gonna play pretty safe, going gas and then pool. Starkiller, again, going for a little bit of a quicker gas. Gonna put on a little bit more aggression with lings in the early game would be my guess. If you get a quicker gas, you get quicker link speed. You get a quicker link speed, you have more, you can get your lings across the map faster earlier. So you can get your lings pressure going up a little bit better. So probably that's what's gonna happen for Starkiller. How many lings in production right now? Just 2. Going up to 4. There should be another larva here spawning soon, if I'm not mistaken, like in 3 seconds. Well, I guess I'm just... Ah, there it is! You guys see it? Yeah, best caster in A. Alright. And he's gonna get his queen too. So just 4 links and go and poke on the opposite side of the map, making sure that Barbarossa's got his links as well, which he did. Actually got 6 links there. So that is pretty good as well. And actually a Baning next time gone down. Ooh, are we gonna be seeing an all-in from Barbarossa? Or rather Starkiller? I generally don't see in ZVZs, at least at the pro level. I don't watch too many ZVZs, but this is definitely a little bit strange, it strikes me, to get a second hatchery and then all-in with things and Banes. Generally you do it off of 1 base. So a little weird over there, but definitely doesn't mean it's bad or anything. Just catches me a little off guard. Can't wait to see what Starkiller has in store. So 8 more links coming on in production, making another queen, which is always good. Injects are always pretty nice, or so I hear. Baning just finishes on up, and actually here's what I like about this. Oh, where does things go? Oh no, did I lose them and I didn't cast it? Am I a bad caster? No, okay, I didn't lose any links. Oh, why does each person have 6 minerals lost? Did they both cancel something? Why is that? Is it because they lose mineral drones when they're morphing units? I don't know. That's weird. Stuff is weird, yo. Alright, gonna go and move on in just now, but Banings are starting from Barbarossa. They're gonna finish on up. Does Starkiller have the balls to jump on them? No, because there's a difference between gall and balls, and right now that would be gall, not balls, to jump on those Banings. So Starkiller gonna go and jump on in here, and when everything is settled and done, he does end up picking off a couple of lings, but I think he should be satisfied with 10 more lings in production as well. And just gonna go ahead, sacrifice these lings, unfortunately. Maybe could have gotten a couple more drones, but it's whatever. Lots of mining time tonight too as well. And 10 lings on the way for Barbarossa. Not gonna be much, especially considering Starkiller has 8 of his own popping on out. 2 defensive banings even. And I think Starkiller is gonna enjoy it nicely going on into this mid game. 4 workers, not too much, but every little bit counts, especially in the mirror matchup, especially considering Zerg is a lot about just having numbers over your opponent. It's all about just the numbers you have in the mirror matchup. So definitely a nice perk there for Starkiller. Barbarossa though, no slack, definitely droning on hard. And one of the most interesting talents to see in a ZVZ, considering how skilled, as far as concerning how skilled a Zerg player is seeing when they know how to drone. If you know when to drone and when to make lings and when to make banes, I think that's one of the most valuable skills you can ever have in a ZVZ matchup. I mean, we've seen our players try to do it all, you know, in this series so far, especially in last game. It was very much back and forth, trying to decide, you know, who's doing what. You know, are they making the lings at the right time? Are they doing everything what they need to be doing? Are they making lings when they should be making drones? You know, there's so much of that, and that adds a great deal of complexity to the matchup, I think. Alright, gonna go ahead and give you a quick thank you to PsiX, obviously the MVP of this stream so far, hitting us up with those follows, donating to the prize pool, really just an amazing person overall so far. I would love to shake his hand in person and then never wash that hand again in my entire life. Gonna go ahead and try and get a drone here, and it is going to live, unfortunately. But good scout from Barbarossa, seeing what is good in the hood. Scouts the Roach Warren, scouts the layer, scouts the Evo. Oh wait, did he scout the layer actually? No, right? No, he did. Okay, yeah. And most players going for pretty much the same thing, actually. A little bit strange, a little bit faster Roach Warren and +1 for our friend Starkiller, though. No Roach Warren for Barbarossa, so this actually suggests to me that we're going to be seeing a Spire, especially considering he's walling on in. And I guess I'm an idiot because he's going for a 3rd base. So no 2-base Spire, or maybe he's going to go super great and go for 3 bases with a Spire, which, oh boy. Guys, that is, no, that ain't safe. That ain't safe. No. This is like anti-seatbelt Zergplay right here. Like anti-seatbelt, driving drunk and sleepy sort of Zergplay if he just goes for a straight up Spire here. And I'm an idiot, there is a Roach Warren. That's part of the wall off, oh my god. Ah, okay. Forget everything I said for the past 20 seconds. Or 19 years for that matter, because I doubt I've ever said an intelligent thing in my life. +1 and clear Constitution, not too far behind Starkillers, but behind nonetheless. So nice, again, nice advantage for Starkiller. And both players just content to kind of macro on up into the mid game. Different from the last game, nobody wants to really stuck in that main vein for too long. Which is definitely a sight for sore eyes, to say the very least. Barbarossa, yep, gonna go ahead and trade on 3 lanes for a Baning, which I guess both players are fine with. Ooh, good start. Cardiff music going on right now. Sometimes in cast I'll just kind of go quiet, because they just to like appreciate the StarCraft music, you know. And also, as you probably would have guessed, give my poor vocal cords a little bit of a break. Because these bad boys have been yapping on non-stop for like 2.5 hours now. Alright, let's see how this is going so far. Both players not really too far behind in supply of one another. Just kind of 7 supply apart, now 3 supply apart. I mean, honestly, it's not, nobody has an advantage here. Maybe we'll be seeing one erupt as Barbarossa tries to move across the map, opening up the strong for more avenues of attack against his opponent. Definitely not a bad choice at all. And he's going to be the first one to go and try and hit any sort of timing. He does actually have an army supply advantage. Actually down 10 workers too, so ooh, okay. Really has to make sure he can get this Roach attack to work, but it's almost even, I would say, right? I mean, it's not really super in Barbarossa's favor, and especially considering the Banes aren't in the front lines to soften up those Roaches. Definitely a little bit of a mistake, I would have to say. Still fighting. Bane's not getting great connections from Starkiller. Let's see how Barbarossa's do. Similarly adequate. 57 to 68 army supply. Now Starkiller has the army supply advantage, but Barbarossa and Weiss is going to go ahead and back on up. No, he is not. He's going to keep on pushing, 13 more Roaches in protection, but you can't push that. The push is over. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, he is down 10 workers. And not researching +2 attack either, so actually pretty unfortunate there for Barbarossa, putting all of his eggs into one basket. But unfortunately he didn't attack quickly enough to really exploit, or he didn't attack quickly enough and allowed Barbarossa's advantage to be exploited over a greater period of time, so the hold was a little bit easier than it should have been, I feel. And now it's Starkiller's turn to go on the offense here, chasing these Roaches all the way back. Is this Roach gonna die? Place your bets. That was gross. Series of gross things. Alright, well, down 10 workers, down 9 army, down an upgrade, not even researching +2. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be a difficult game to come back on. It is not gonna be a walk in the park. Yeah, this is never gonna work, right? I mean, unless he takes like a crazy concave, and like Starkiller move commands in there for like a second, which is not gonna happen. In fact, Starkiller gonna go ahead and just push himself on, accept the fight that Barbarossa is trying to force on him, and says, you know what, you made a mistake. And I think Barbarossa is really feeling that right now. He is now down almost half the armor supply. Well played, good luck, says Barbarossa. No, it's a best of 5! I don't think he knows that. Barbarossa goes ahead and loses. But the loser semis are best of 5, right? Benja says, just keep buttering my biscuit. Ooh. Ooh, the imagery. Ah, okay. You can do, Pensta, you can do. Jay-Z says, Barbarossa is doing especially great considering ZBZ is actually Starkiller's best matchup. I believe him. That was like these games have been looking pretty damn dominant. As of late, did Barbarossa go offline yet? No, he's not. Okay, cause it's best of 5. Losers. No, it's best of 3. Oh my god, they changed it. What? I don't know, guys. I'm an idiot. I just accept that I'm an idiot sometimes, you know. Okay, guys, please keep chat PG-13. Please. No, I'm kidding. Don't keep it PG-13. You know what? In fact, I think we can go all the way up to PG. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Things are gonna get wild over here. Anybody who wants to butter PsiX Biscuit is free to do so over Twitch chat. Do we have an emote for that? I highly doubt it. Let me check. Butter his biscuit. Nah, it's not an emote, unfortunately. Oh, that sucks. PG, where's my mom? Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Well, we're moving on to the finals now, guys. Hang on, 1 sec. Let me put up my face here. I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. It really is my pleasure to be hosting, because I don't get to do this so often. So, hope you guys have been having fun so far. Yeah, definitely big thanks to PsiX before we get into this finals match for being such a good supporter of this tournament, and for being a good supporter of as far as biscuit buttering goes, for being a good proponent for that. I think it's highly underrated. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this fanfic really quickly. Try and finish that before the event is gonna start. Okay. Said farmer. Farmer. What rhymes with farmer? Barbarossa overwhelmed said, "My, what a charmer! My, what a charmer!" And then Xenodactyl. And then Xeno came out, too, and said, us three farmers. Joined the group. No, joined in. And Xeno joined in and said, us 3 farmers. And that's about as hard as I can make it without violating Twitch terms of service or having to put on a new change of pants, considering, you know, I don't want to do that just yet, because I'm casting and it'll be an inconvenience. So here we go. Ah, look at it. It's beautiful. Look at my creation. It's alive. Oh, yeah, it's alive. We're going to go ahead and... Hang on, 1 sec. Delete that. Oh, wait, no, not delete it, but... Here we go. There we go. We're going to go ahead and save that for now. And as soon as the finals is open or done, we're going to go ahead and reset that over, and then we're going to go ahead and end the stream. That's how it's going to be. So, it entices you guys to stay until the ending, you know? So if you're just staying for the fanfic, now you have to, like, watch the best of 5 finals, too. So, boom. Got y'all. Jay-Z wants to be in the story. A cooking show that teaches you the best way to butter a biscuit. What is happening to my chat? My poor chat. Oh my god. Okay. Jay-Z wants to be in the story. You know what? Hang on. I'm not sure the story's big enough. Can accommodate Jay-Z. I'll edit it though in secret. I'll secretly edit it because I don't want you guys to read it before it's ready. I was talking on the mic. Damn, we don't see each other. Alright, my teeth are tight. Away. And where's JC? It's getting good, you guys. It's getting good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, now Jay-Z. Oh my God, Jay-Z says now Jay-Z and Sushi have to be in the story. Ah, you guys, everyone wants to be in the story. Ah, God damn it. Oh shit, did Pensai just sub? Oh, but it didn't show. Aw, what a shame. Guys, okay. Ring. Thank you so much for the sub, Pensai. Obviously the MVP of the stream. We should start doing that, actually. That'd be a cool thing. A cool tradition to start off. Don't you think, Jay-Z? Sushi? IG? Any of you guys? That'd be a cool thing to do. You know, stream MVP. I don't know what we'd actually do about that, but that'd be pretty cool. To have like a stream MVP. Because that's totally what Pensai is this stream, and he's absolutely killing it. So, we're very much appreciative of him for that. JC says, hell yeah, okay. I'll leave the details up to you. Right now we gotta work on this fanfic, because everybody wants to be in it. Okay. I wish I did. Remembering keys on the cookie. Switch was still like that. Soft. You can tell I'm putting a lot of effort into this fanfiction, more than I probably should be doing. But I want to make it good. I want to make it good for you guys. A Slicer says, "Can I be the baker that Pensai buy his biscuits?" Y'all, I'm only one man. I'm a one-man operation. I'm still working on the Barbosa Matiz meme from like 2 hours ago. I'm doing my best, you guys. Alright, thinking time. Okay, here we go. Alright. Back to rock and roll. The kitties too much. Okay, now I'm gonna start thinking. Okay. Get back to business here. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, we're good. Alright, we're good. We finished it on up, so please stick around to the end of the stream so I can do that for you guys. I think I did an okay job of it. I hope I don't get banned from the clan, but I think it's okay. I think I did alright. And in honor of PsiX's amazing achievements for this stream, we're gonna go ahead and just keep this just a little tribute, a little bit of this warm, flaky goodness here in remembrance. Oh my gosh. Princess says, LMAO, this makes my life so much more full. You think that makes your life so much more full? I'm free on Saturdays and Sundays, baby. 40 an hour, 200 for the night. Okay, not sure that Stacy says not sure the children on the stream should be seeing that biscuit. It's a bit too suggestive the way one biscuit is just touching the other biscuit. It's a little much, I know. Alright, I'll tone it down a little bit. I'll look for a better thing, I promise. I don't want to make you guys uncomfortable or anything. But that's the main priority on Sonic Aftermath stream, is that way keep our viewers nice and comfortable. So we're gonna find something better. We're gonna find something better. I do agree, the butter's a bit much. So we'll change that up. I'm sorry, you guys. Totally my fault. Wasn't my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable. So we're just gonna change that up real quickly. There we go. Keep it more PG-13. This is like the stupidest stream I've ever done, man. This is like... I don't even know what I'm doing. Where did my life go wrong? I was living a normal life. I was a normal 19-year-old boy. I was going to school. I was making friends. What brought me to this? What made me do this? What happened, you guys? What happened? Oh, where did I go wrong? I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, everyone. Though it is actually kind of hot. I'm not like too opposed against it, I guess. You know what? I wish we had more time for this stream, and I wish we had like a quick 20-minute break or something, because I actually have biscuits. I swear, I have Red Lobster biscuit mix downstairs, and I would have loved to just make a couple. That would have just been... That would have just been a beautiful butter on the biscuit to end the stream with. But alright. The tournament must go on. This is still a tournament, you guys. We're actually still in an actual StarCraft thing, I promise. It looks as though Starkiller and Light are getting ready to rock and roll. It's probably going to be a good one, you guys. Starkiller, obviously amazing. Oh, package has been delivered. Cool. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright. I do gotta say, guys, this has been a really fun stream so far. Really do appreciate it, you guys. I've been having a ton of fun. I hope you guys have been having some fun too. And I definitely feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about myself right now. It's like seriously has my milk taste with it too. That looks like a biscuit murder suicide. Oh my god. Oh boy, Baxter. Thank you, man, but I'm fully capable of flating myself. Thank you very much. But thank you. Oh, man. You know, I've actually been thinking of going and streaming full-time here pretty soon. Though I'm not sure... I'm just not sure, you know, if I have it in me, you know? To stream for like 4 or 5 hours a day. I hope so at least. I hope I can pull it off. I've been thinking of getting into it soon, so definitely feels a little bit good that I have you guys supportive again. Alright, Lost Man, First Man. Light starts 1-0. Okay, that makes sense, because he wasn't in the loser's bracket. And thereafter, loser's picks. Okay, gotcha. Alright, I'm ready to go whenever. Thank you for those words of encouragement, you guys. I definitely will start streaming full-time, I think. I definitely want StarCraft to be... I think I definitely feel like I want StarCraft to be a larger part of my life than it already is. Because really, the community is great, the game is great, the competitive scene is great. I mean, sure, we're not huge, but I really do love it. It's like our own little secret corner of goodness, right? I don't know, I like it, you guys. Anyways, enough sappy, you know, buttery, smooth stuff. Let's go down into the game. It's gonna be an epic best of 5 light. Hang on. Ow. Ow, my brain. Ah, what did I do? Oh. Okay, we're good. Brain! I mean, take 2. Light is gonna start up 1-0 as his winner's privilege. He did not have to go through the loser's bracket. No, wait. Yes, he did. No, wait. What? No, he didn't go through loser's bracket. Okay, yeah. So he is starting up 1-0 over Starkiller. So it's gonna be an uphill battle, but you know what? Definitely doable. Spawning in the bottom left-hand position of Lost and Found. Representing the PsiX player. Folks, he needs your help. He needs to take 3 games away from Light, whose PPC has been on point this whole series. Can he do it? Give it up for Starkiller. And I just realized that is steam coming out the top of the hatchery. Okay. Back here. And in the top right-hand position, spawning as a Blue Protest player. An absolute monster of this tournament. He is Sarnik Afterman's very own Light. If I had $1 million and I had to bet that $1 million on Light winning or Starkiller winning, I would bet that $1 million on Light winning. Now I know what I just said was like as creative as a slug on a stick, but I promise, guys, I'm excited for this one. Oh shit! Oh, he's going for a double gateway actually to open things up. I actually really do love this. Double gate is, you know, it can be strong. I'm not gonna say it can't be, but oh wait, no, this is a responsive double gate. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because he's getting a second gas and he's getting pro production continue on the pylon, and he's not getting his nexus. So it's a reaction to actually the early spawning pool. But actually, if Starkiller, the funny thing is, if Starkiller just does nothing, then he's already ahead. The nexus is already super delayed, and like this is enough damage actually. Believe it or not, this is actually enough damage. Make 6 things, delay the nexus, force out a zealot, and 2 adepts. I mean, yeah, this is a good opening from Starkiller. That's why it's so finicky. It's so finicky because you have to make this. You know, you have to like wall off because if your Berserk player just decides to go and you decide to be greedy and get your nexus, then you're just dead, right? It's a hard call to make. So Light is gonna go ahead and start off with just a little disadvantage here. Little disadvantage. Gonna go ahead and get his target though. Getting that sentry because he has extra gas. Because why not? Warp gates too. So actually, not looking too great for Light so far. Nexus barely not halfway done. Meanwhile, third base for Starkiller is around the same amount of time. So I would say a good start for Starkiller this match. Definitely excited to see where he wants to take it. Overlord gonna go into the main base, undoubtedly gonna scout it out. Even if he doesn't, Starkiller's a good enough player to just get queens or spore crawlers anyways. I mean, he knows the timings of this, right? I'd be surprised if he didn't. All right, Oracle gonna start on up. Here we go. Actually, Phoenix. She gotta respect. And yeah, supply blocked until this Nexus finishes on up. See, everything for Protoss now just feels weirder. It just feels wronger, you know? Especially when your build is thrown off so much. Everything's just not optimized. It's just, I don't like it. So Light definitely going to have to focus more on his instincts as a player than his knowledge of build orders for this game, which is definitely a cool thing to understand. You don't really get too many games like that. So it's something people don't even think about that often. They just see players playing, but knowing whether that player is playing with idea in mind that they're following a build order and trying to execute that build order as best as possible, versus relying on instinct and their knowledge of the game to create a good build order as they go along and to sculpt the game as they move along. It's night and day, and I definitely do appreciate a good game when that happens. So, really cool thing from Knight here. Let's take a look at the vision of Starkiller. Here's what happened. He still thinks it's going to be an Oracle and a single Stargate. Nope. No. Knight is going to go for our Mass Phoenix play. Definitely something I appreciate here. If you guys have been sticking with me this whole tournament, you know that I've been really excited to see Mass Phoenixes. I think it's been super underrated. I think that a lot of players are kind of scared to do it, but I think it's really, really powerful against Zerg. Even though it's been in the meta for a little bit of a while now, I think it's still good. Hey, would be available for NVE matches right now. Wait, what NVE matches? Oh shit, did I sign up for a tournament or something? I'm casting games. Wait, what? Huh? ¿Qué pasa? Huh? Hang on. Right now. Did I sign up for a tournament? Or something? Because if so, I am sorry. Alright, Phoenix is gonna go ahead and do some damage on the other side of the map. Ling is gonna go ahead and try and take out this base, but 2 add-ups pretty safe. They're gonna lose an add-up, but it's whatever. Phoenix is actually finding a lot of damage here, actually. Yeah, getting a lot of overload so far, like 3, 4, and queens too. Yeah, there's actually no defense here. Oh my god, Light was Psycho was blindsided. Light with the clutch, tactics. Yeah, I really do like that, actually. Trying to misconceive Starkiller, showing him the Oracles, but going to Mass Phoenixes. Still Ling's on the way. I guess Starkiller's plan is to just try and do more damage than he's getting damage done to, but it doesn't really gonna work out, I don't think. I mean, he has a lot of roaches, but there are 2 Voiders in production. This probably was his best bet, but Light, I mean, he has thought of everything. 2 Voiders out in production. Oh, jokes is no fun. I mean, they're already out. They're just gonna hold this no problemo. It's all about if Light can or rather if Starkiller can do the damage fast enough. And the main question is, can he stall for long enough with his shield battery, with his sentries? I would say so. I would say it's definitely doable. Micro those void rays, make sure you don't lose that. Don't lose that void ray. If you lose that void ray, I will actually just run, run void ray. Yeah, okay. This has been pretty much held off, I think. Phoenixes are coming back on 2. Should be a pretty easy hold. I think every Protoss has been in this position before, and they know that when this happens, it's gonna be a good game. Oh my, is it gonna be a good game. Just more and more roaches on the protection tab for Light. No, I don't know what he's gonna try and accomplish there. Hydrogen now, but he already spent 14 larva and a lot of his money on roaches, so I don't know, guys. It's not looking good for Light, actually. What he can actually do, you know what I'd love to see? I would actually... Okay, I was actually gonna say I would love to see him just go Mass Stargate, get a Fleet Beacon, throw it down. Or like, I don't know, something cool like that, but this is cool too. Transitioning into the ground is always safe. It's a safe bet, it's a safe thing to do as a Protoss player, so I definitely can't fault him here. Lynx is gonna keep on finding damage here. Hydras are on the way. More roaches. Just gonna try and find damage, but there are void rays here. I mean, maybe he's gonna get a couple of robes. Oh, look, they made it with Game Heart now. Oh, so considerate. This is like the best Christmas ever. And looks as though he's gonna lose all of these roaches to get 6 drones and a pylon. 7 drones, actually. Or rather, probes. Oh, isn't that cute? That was cute. Alright. Let's see what these Phoenixes are up to. I mean, the workers, yeah, Rito's loss so far has been absolutely brutal. 2,100 to 5,000. That is not a good place to be in if you are Starkiller. No 4th base either. And only, how many Hydras? How many Hydras you got so far? 11? 12? That's not bad. It ain't good, but it ain't bad. I mean, you can shoot these Phoenixes away, especially if you pick off a couple. Yeah, there you go. Now you're probably fine against Phoenixes. However, there are going to be a billion charge lots and a billion Immortals and a billion Templar trying to kill you very, very shortly. So, gonna have to play with that in mind, buddy. Not over for him just yet. 1 or 2 survived to 125. He still has an okay worker count. I'm not gonna say it's good, but it's okay. Straight up Hydra list, he's actually getting a good count actually, so I definitely do like where that's going. Getting charged, getting +1, getting that Templar archive. I think right now, Light is having some problems capitalizing on his advantage. You know, for whatever reason. We can analyze that later on, but right now he's just having a little bit of problems with that, so gonna have to be a little bit careful. I think his best bet right now is to hold out until Storm, and by then he'll probably have a good enough ground base with the Immortals and Tower Shots and whatnot that he should probably be able to give Starkiller at least a good run for his money. Phoenixes, he understands, are going to lose a little bit of the value as this game goes on, so he's just going to go ahead and find whatever damage you can. Keep a Phoenix or 2, honestly, just to, you know, discourage Overlord drops. We haven't been seeing that too much this tournament, though it definitely is a real possibility that you have to watch out for. Starkiller feels as though he wants to move out with his Hydras right now. Okay, 1 down. Actually, this is a kind of a scary push. Starkiller actually has a lot of army here. Gonna go and moving on with the charge lots. Phoenix is trying to pick up what they can, but this is a lot of Zerg. Void Ray is actually putting in a mad amount of work, and the Phoenixes are gonna help keep everything on up. But the reinforcements are here, so he can't really chase all that much. Did Light lose us? Oh my god, was his transition not good enough? Did he play too greedily? What? I mean, what happened there? Oh my god, is Light gonna... Light lost it! Oh my god, GG! Holy schnitzels! Oh my god, no way! Starkiller, my man! Ties it up 1-1 for Light. This is good. That was really good. Oh my god, let me see. Yeah, what happened? I mean, Worker's active. He's even, I guess... I think the main problem was that he went for 4 Void Rays instead of just 2, and that delayed his transition to ground by like a lot. And when he held off the Roach push, he didn't counter-attack or anything, you know? I was almost gonna say, I would really like to see him push across with those 4 Void Rays and Phoenixes, and just see what he can do to that 3rd base, because he already invested so much into those Void Rays. Void Rays are expensive, man. I mean, he didn't have a good ground army to boot, and when he was transitioning to ground, on top of it all, he was still making Phoenixes, and he was still losing Phoenixes, too, left and right. And you know what? That was just enough for Starkiller to win the game. And even that early Phoenix pressure, I mean, Light could have picked up more drones than he did. If you look at the Workers active, really quickly, yeah, I mean, Light killed a lot of Overlords and some Queens, but he didn't really touch the drone count as much as he should have, honestly. And I think that kind of contributed to him losing that game. That, on top of him not moving on out, gave Starkiller the edge he needed to move back on in. So, good game! Good game number 1. Tied up 1-1, we're now back to a best of 3. And honestly, with how impressive that was looking, I wouldn't be surprised if Starkiller can take this. I'd be surprised, because don't get me wrong, because guys, I promise you, I really, really promise you, like, who just played? Light. Light is a good player. Light is a fantastic player, you know, but, oh my god, did I not switch scenes? No, I did. Okay, but yeah, he's a good player, you guys, so that was a very fun game to watch. Yeah, I agree. Those Phoenixes, I mean, I just think if the Phoenix control were a little bit better, he wouldn't die to the Hydra push. But I don't know. I do not know. Oh, Blinken God says, oh yeah, it's an in-house tournament, right? Okay, gonna drink myself a little bit of water here. We are on Fracture, and considering that Starkiller is notoriously a very aggressive Zerg, that Light really likes to take control of the... likes to play with not a defensive style necessarily. He's more of like a macro with a emphasis on aggression. this should be a pretty interesting game. Very excited to see what it is. I'm gonna drink some water. When I get back, we will go ahead and introduce these players. All righty, let's rock and... Can I do this, please? Roll! Alright, spawning the top left-hand position of Fracture. He is representing the teal Zerg player. Give a warm welcome to my friend and yours, Starkiller. And his opponent in the bottom right-hand position of Fracture. He is the blue Protoss player. Give it up for Light. Both players tied 1-1 in this series as a result of Light getting that automatic first win for not being in the loser's bracket, which I definitely do have to agree with. Double gas coming out for Light blindly. He didn't scout anything over here. So very interested to see what this actually is. You very, very rarely see double gas like this. So my guess is... Okay, yeah, 2-gate. My guess is 2-gate with a follow-up with a proxy Stargate. That is something that people actually... I have seen it in PvZ. Not very much though, not a lot. I think the main reason for people not wanting to do that is that people are scared to try new things, especially early game, right? I mean, people can look at new macro strategies and be like, okay, yeah, I can try that out, but early game, it just, everything changes for the whole game if you try it, especially, you know, when it's that drastically different. So I can definitely empathize with not many players wanting to try something like this, but it really is pretty cool, you guys. So definitely try and branch out your builds a little bit if you haven't already. I think it's a good thing to do. So, Starkiller is going to go ahead and scout that there's no wall off on the low ground. Immediately the first thought that's going to go through his head is 4-gate, because it is so easy to wall off this low ground. Why would you not do that? Why are you walling off in here unless you have something to hide? And I guess his second thought would probably be something like... Yeah, now that he's using it in the main, he knows, it's one-base play. Okay, gotcha. And not only is it one-base play, but it's one-base play with zero intention to take a natural base, because this could very easily be here, and he can get these two adepts and then just get this nexus, and it's no problem. But he chose not to do that. Twilight Count's going down as well. Okay, wait. I know this build. I've seen it. I've casted it. It's like Glaives, and then it's gonna proxy Robo too. It's gonna be proxy Robo with Immortals and a bunch of Glaved adepts. At least I think that's what it is. I saw this happen before. I'm not sure where I saw it from. I was casting when I saw it, but it's actually a thing, and it's really strong, and it looked really powerful, especially because there's like everything Zerg has early game. It's going to either suck against the Mortals or suck against Glaive Adepts. Okay, I didn't like him coming out of the stroke point there. I lost 2 Adepts there, but still okay. Gonna go ahead and get a shield battery, but he lost. Yeah, okay, so losing those Adepts is actually extraordinarily bad. He's gonna go ahead and get a shield battery. 2 more Adepts gonna go ahead and join on in the fight, but there's enough Nings to shoot them back, maybe? They go ahead and try and shade towards safety. He has to save at least one of them. If he saves one of them, the shield battery can probably keep the other alive. They shade into the choke. Good positioning. Are they gonna die though? I think so. 2 more Adepts are shading over across the map. A desperate base to try and save this proxy position. There we go. Gonna use the shield battery's energy to keep those pylons alive. And yeah, I actually do love this play a lot. It's really cute. And he is going to be able to do this. There we go. Ain't that a thing of beauty? One pylon that's going down, but it's whatever. I actually probably should have saved a little bit of energy on the shield batteries just for positions like this, but it's okay. It's going fine. 3 more adepts are going to warp on in. I think 3 should be enough, not to kill Starkiller straight up out here, but enough to hold it back, I guess. Enough to hold Starkiller back. Remember, adepts do actually take double damage? Not double damage. Units take more damage when they're warping on in. So, actually, good damage from Starkiller, and he has his queen here. He is super committed to breaking this position, because that queen can't retreat, but I guess he's gonna try and make the queen retreat. And a Dark Shrine as well! Oh my god, I love you, Light. I actually used to do this in the beginning of Legacy of the Void. I stopped doing it, because I was like, this is trash, this is trash, this is horrible, this is trash. But then, I stopped doing it, and then when it phased out of the meta, it wasn't even meta. It was just like, oh my gosh, the Dark Templar can just kill everything, especially if there's not an overlord in the main scouting it all out. Which there is, but it doesn't see the thing. Oh my god, he doesn't see the thing. Anyways, getting a sentry, warping on a sentry in right now. 3 Dark Templar. Oh my god, they're gonna destroy this army. I mean, I think if you're light, it's not unreasonable to think that there may be a Dark Templar coming out, especially since, you know, it's one base Twilight. And you have to wonder, if you scout double gas, where's all that gas going to? All that gas can't just be going to adepts, that's not how it works. 3 Dark Templar warping on in, not a shred of detection. He's gonna go ahead and probably start a spore in the main, but he's not walling off the main at all. This is a huge mistake. He needed to wall off the main by time. The Dark Templar gonna find that spore crawl. This is gonna right click on it. GG is probably gonna be called here any seconds now. I don't know how Starkiller is gonna defend. Oh my god, what is the game plan? He's gonna go ahead and probably kill all of these adepts here. Actually, no, Resonating Day is actually doing a bitchin' job of just killing everything. But yeah, the Dark Templar are just gonna kill everything. No way they don't. No way they don't. I mean, I guess you stop the rush, but you can't start the Dark Templar. And I think that's it for our friend Starkiller. GG is called. Good timing, Swagar. And Starkiller is now having to face off against a light on match point. Needs to win 2 games in a row. Not impossible, but still a tall drink of water to go ahead and ask of our friend Starkiller. Oh man. Is there a bracket? There is a bracket. The bracket is right here. Let me show you. At kilo. Oh man, this game. That was a roller coaster, you guys. That was some emotions. That was some like hardcore emotions right there. Proxy. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Oh. Do you guys think Knight's gonna win next game? I'm silently rooting for him. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Let me at him. I can do it. Oh. Oh, so close. Oh, okay, guys, I'm really excited. I actually am silently rooting for Light to win this one 3-1, because then I can go in and eat and drink some food. Not drink some food. Eat, you know, run some errands, cut some food, drink some water, not talk. But I wouldn't mind if this goes on for a couple more games. I'm having a blast so far, and again, one more time, we're gonna go ahead and introduce our players, possibly. Oh. Oh, Light was tearing. Tying up the series 2-2. No, okay, that's fine. We're gonna go and let him change his race. That's okay. Oh well. Just gonna chillax for a little bit. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Here we go. It's because they didn't let me play. That's the gods of StarCraft saying, you didn't let this man play, you must play Terran now! And the Protoss was like, no, not Terran! Anything but Terran! Fine, if you would rather I take your firstborn son, yes, please take my firstborn son! Take like my secondborn son too, just don't make me play Terran. Please. I don't want to play Terran. I don't want to play Terran. Terran, I don't like Terran. We're the aliens, goddammit. Alright. Okay. Both players, hopefully the right race, and it doesn't seem to be that race. Let's go ahead and introduce everyone. Spawning in the top, in the top right-hand position of Cerulean Fall. He is the light teal Zerg player. It is Starkiller. With the extractor, a trick to my heart. Alright, and his opponent spawning the bottom left-hand position of Cerulean Fall. The blue Protoss player, give it up for Light on match point currently. But we did see Starkiller put up a good fight against Light, so I'm not going to be surprised if this does end up going to a game number 5. Or, I guess, game number 4. There can only ever be 4 games here since Light started off up 1. So, it's kind of whatever. No, wait, this is game number 4. Wait, this is game number 3. But I won't be surprised if it goes to a game number 4. But it's technically a best of 5 since it's the first one to 3 wins. But Light automatically gets a win because he... You know what? You guys get it. Alright. Gonna go and open up spawning pool first. Actually, it's Starkiller. So gonna be a little bit aggressive and Light... Oh my god. I'm gonna butter Light's biscuit. This is some good PVZ right here, folks. This is like some A+ premium PVZ. Is he gonna go for the exact same thing? So far, it looks like it's the exact same thing down to a T. As far as the gas timings and the gateway timings and the cybernetic core timings go. I mean, he kind of messed up his wall off, but whatever. And he's sending out his probe now. Overlord's gonna scout the kind of a late probe. By the way, is it just me, or does, like, whenever I see the Overlord, I think these are the eyes, and this is just like a random thing. I don't even notice it. Like, it's not even something I consider. But like in reality, like, these are the eyes right there, and then those are just like sacks of gas. I don't know, it's weird. These are the eyes for me. These have been and always will be the eyes. Alright, that's what life is. Alright, Knight's proxy probe is gonna go ahead and get found out because of course it is. He ran right through an Overlord. And I'm very curious to see what Light has in plan for Starkiller. Listen, homeboy, I'm not really sure what you're trying to do, because it's not just a regular 2-gate attack. I've done that before. This is not the build. You don't get 2 gases. You only go up to 19 total supply before your Nexus. So it's not that. And if it is that, I'll be super surprised. Oh my god, is it that? Well, I guess nothing means anything anywhere anymore. Alright, definitely doing a variant of the 2-gate build. I'm not sure why you would do it this way per se. It delays your Nexus. 2 sentries aren't really that useful unless you're planning on all-inning. But I guess it's a good way to kind of psych your opponent out. I think in this case it was good because Starkiller, he is like down 8 workers. He is so scared of an all-in. So scared. And I think Light, seeing those links with his adepts, knows he's done his job and he's probably just going to go in and run on home. Are they going to make it actually? Ooh, it's going to be close. With the 2 sentries though, yeah, he's no way going to lose to this. And he gets in just in the nick of time. And the wings are forced on back. Actually, shield battery too, just to cement that lead. So, nice advantage starting out for Light actually in the beginning portions of this match. Ooh, actually, as Disney would say, I actually don't like saying what Disney would say, but that was a good magnet to draw the Overlord over. But unfortunately, yeah, the main entrance is still protected. Third base now just going to finish up by around the 4-minute mark for our friend Starkiller. Stargate does end up finishing on up, does get that Phoenix out as well, and it looks as though Starkiller is going to face off against a pretty standard Light coming up into this main game, or into this mid game. And Starkiller so far just content to drone on up, do what he does best, get a couple of queens, just chill on out for a second. Probably shouldn't neglect those sports. I don't expect him to at all. He hasn't so far this game. Light actually gonna go for the rare. Oh, nope, I thought he was gonna go for double Oracle. Never mind. So still just Phoenix Oracle. No guesses just yet. Generally, if you want to go for Archon draft after this, you would take your 2 gases right around now. Well, la-dee-da. Well, he's only getting 1 gas, so that's not technically indicative that I'm a genius or anything, but it's, I mean, a half genius, right? Half genius. Losing the Phoenix does end up scouting on off what the actual Phoenix will end up scouting on off anyways, and that is that there is a 3rd base. No layer started just yet, actually, so actually greeting this one out is our friend Starkiller. No layer by the 5-minute mark. That's pretty late, I think. That is pretty late. You're not gonna, yeah, okay, so it just starts at the 5-minute mark, actually. No workers on this gas tank. Yeah, I guess it's gonna fill it on up. He's filling 200 gas, which is, and 700 milliliters, so generally that's pretty bad. You want to be able to, you know, spend those right away, get your Robo and Twilight right away, as quickly as possible, get the 3rd Nexus right away. Right now, having 1,000 minerals is really, really bad. That is really, really bad for Light. I'm actually surprised. He's been playing really good so far this whole match, but he kind of slipped up on his macro there just a little bit. I'm not sure what he wants to do right now. He's not going to go for Archon drop pressure. I haven't seen that from him all series, or all tournament actually, except for that one time when he all-ined off of it, which was pretty strong, pretty good. Or rather just got 8 gates off of it, right? And I think he won that one, I'm not sure though. Going for a double Robo now is our friend Light, and looks as though it's a pretty mild game so far. Nothing too crazy. Orcus Spark's going to get on in. Should probably get, in a perfect world, 3 kills? I mean, 5 kills rather. If you have really good micro and, you know, your oracles aren't being stupid with, you know, how they target stuff. We're actually going to go ahead and bait this queen on out. Just going to do some damage to it. Not going to kill it, probably. And yeah, just going to go and chill on back. Can he get the worker? No, but he can still try and get the hatchery. 1 oracle can kill a hatchery, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not mistaken, but he's probably going to run out of energy beforehand. Let's see. The Starkiller is selecting it. He has it selected. Oh, man. Balls of steel on this guy. Biscuits of steel, actually. No buttering those bad boys up. Oh, my God. Starkiller, clap, 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 clap. Though, I guess he did, like, float 1,000 minerals while he was focusing on his hatchery. So, that's a little bit of a downside, but that's okay, I guess. Catches the probe transfer. Nice job from him catching that drone. Nothing too crazy as those so far. Double Immortals coming on out. Gonna match against Starkiller's Lurker attack pretty well this game. Let's talk about Lurkers on Cerulean Fall in general. I do love them. Because if you take this base, then Lurkers up here are gonna ruin your day. Lurkers anywhere on this map will ruin your day. Because it's so hard to engage onto them without overextending your army accidentally. So Lurkers are very powerful on this map. I definitely do enjoy seeing that over here, and I think Light, knowing that too, does get the double robo. Double robo, good versus Lurkers, and as a bonus, pretty good on Cerulean Fall, since it's kind of hard to punish since of the big map size, you know? So, honestly, pretty good for both players so far. These Stalkers I don't really agree with. I don't think he should be making any Stalkers at all, but, you know, whatever. He already has 4. Jesus, why does he have so many Stalkers? Twilight, oh, actually, Temple Architect just going on down right now, so I have to say that this build is a... Oh, okay, he wants to go for a Sentry Stalker Immortal timing attack. Okay, that's why the Twilight Cancel was so late, that's why I wanted to warp in Stalkers. Now, you don't really see this. This is more like Heart of the Swarm kind of style, because Sentry Stalker generally just loses out really hard to Ravagers. Which the Lurk can make, and Hydras and things that is just kind of good against that in general. So, yeah, as you can see, Light's probably not going to get too much done here, as you would expect. And he's just going to go and have to run on home. Is he going to force a recall? I don't think so. But I think Starkiller is actually a little emboldened by this. He's making Lurkers right now. He's going to have 5 Lurkers. Knowing that there's not a very strong Archon or Charge Out count, if it's just Blink Stalkers, not even Blink Stalker, just Stalker Immortal versus just Lurkers with no Storm, oh my god, that is not an evil I would wish upon anyone, you guys. Not upon anyone. And it looks as though he's going to go ahead and engage on the middle of the map. There is no Observer here, but there are 2 Oracles to scout the army. And look at Starkiller engaging without his Lurkers. Wow, big bungled engagement here for Starkiller. That could have almost been good, but it just, I don't like. 0 likes out of 7. Would not do again, not even in heaven. 1 out of 7 with Rice, but honestly, that was just not good. But he has Lurkers, and he still has an okay edge in this game. Storm is probably going to finish on up before Starkiller moves out again, so Light has got that going for him. Can probably take this space as well, now that he knows that it's Lurkers, because taking this space, though it's not much better than this space, and this space is still pretty far away, this space is just asking to, like, get dicked on by Lurkers, so I'm not going to take that base. And Starkiller, look at that, still has to face up against Light's aggression. However, Lurkers, really good against an aggressive Protoss. Like, actually just the best thing ever against an aggressive Protoss. As long as you fight with your Lurkers, and not just let your Hydras die to everything. Where is the Lurkers? I think he's respecting too much defense over here. I mean, I guess that's fine, actually. Never mind. I mean, Light's backing off anyway, so both players just chilling. No 4th base from Light so far, though he's definitely had the minerals to do so. So, a little bit of a mess up there from Light as well. I think, instinct-wise, Light has been doing okay this game. I mean, he hasn't been doing spectacularly as far as, you know, floating minerals and, you know, getting his bases up on time and stuff like that, but not bad. I definitely do like him being aggressive against Starkiller. I would love to see Starkiller make a few rounds of Lings and just kind of send him across the map, maybe a couple of Banes too. That's really what you need. That's really in for Zergs to do against Protoss nowadays. It's really popular for them to just kind of, you know, attack Protoss more than they would normally. Speaking of attack, 1 Lurker does already and everything gets tagged, so I guess this is the fight Starkiller's gonna have to take. And his Hydras are getting stormed to hell too, so that's also pretty bad. Though there's not much meat for this army. If he can get a good surround, a good concave, this can actually be pretty bad, but he's just clumping his Hydras up. Needs to respect the Storms. Starkiller not doing that at all. Are we going to be seeing an early victory? The Immortals are standing strong against the Lurkers. And I think Starkiller moved out a little too early. Took a little too much Storm damage. And Light may actually just break this position of Starkiller. The position is already broken. Where is his army? It's all in production. There's like no army out right now. And I think Light knows it. He was waiting for that one step up from Starkiller. And it is on out there. And guys, I think we may be reading Erotica pretty soon here as Light puts it all into the 4th base of Starkiller. No way Starkiller can ever keep that alive. base does end up going down. He's gonna fight with the blue lanes. There's like no meat and there's no storm, so I guess now is the time to win if there's any, but there's just so much health in this army, so much damage. Things are coming on now, but they are so late. So late. Reinforcement's gonna take the long way through, but it's not enough. GG is called, and Light is gonna be your victor of the Sonic Aftermath in-house MVP Cup. Everybody give him a round of applause. Woo! Yeah, woohoo! Alright, yeah, woohoo! Good job, Light. With 183 APM. What a monster. Look at that, yo. Yeah, definitely, it was a completely winnable game from Starkiller. Didn't respect the storms, got out of position, but you know what? It's okay. It is okay. Everyone makes mistakes in StarCraft. That's how anyone wins the game in the first place. So, kudos to Starkiller for putting up a good fight. Especially kudos to Light for taking that off of Starkiller. And guys, at the 3 hour and 30 minute mark, I think I can finally give my damn voice a break here. Oh boy, I'm gonna go ahead and buy... Oh, I tried to still have the biscuits up. We'll leave the biscuits up, whatever. Alright, let me quickly do something real quickly. What did I do? What did I do? Shit, what did I do? Hang on, 1 second. Anyways, thank you everyone for go ahead and joining us in for this amazing series. I hope you guys enjoyed it watching as much as I enjoyed casting. Really did enjoy watching that. There's going to be a Char Cheese show match too. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be casting it, but regardless, it is going to happen. Stay tuned for further details, I suppose. Now, let me go ahead and quickly read this article. Quickly, before I sign on off. So, again, congratulations to Light. I'm pretty sure that extra 80 or 70 or however much money goes to the victor dollars is definitely going to help him out a little bit. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and load it up here. Sunny says, thanks, Swag. Swag says, Swag's pleasure, because it's always Swag's pleasure to cast for the team he loves, for the game he loves, for the people he loves. Speaking of love. Speaking of love. Let's go ahead and read this poem, you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and sign on out. I promised this at the beginning of the stream. For those of you guys who missed it, I said I would write a Barbosa vs. Matisse fanfic before the end of the tournament, and we're going to go ahead and fulfill that promise. So, without further ado, I present to you Barbotees. Barbotees, a flame of passion. Barbotees, a flame of passion. It was a dark and lonely night. Barbosa and Matisse were filled with fright, because in the soft glow of the candlelight they noticed each other. Oh, there's still music. You're right. Thank you so much. I want to make this the best experience possible. Barbosa, a flame of passion. Oh, okay. Third time's a charm. Barbotees, a flame of passion. It was a dark and lonely night. Barbosa and Matisse were filled with fright, because in the soft glow of the candlelight they noticed each other were-eyed. Matisse whipped out his keyboard, mechanical and sturdy. Barbosa asked, "Is it like my skateboard?" Matisse, "No, this one's dirty." Trembling and tepid, Barbosa reached out, and all of his fear, inhibition, and doubt melted away, and thought, "I always wish." No, melted away, and thought, "I wish Jay-Z and Sush were still my bays." For Barbosa only knew the soft touch of their membrane switches, and the clicky keys of Matisse overwhelmed him with sensation compared to his previous bitches. Barbosa, in a ravenous frenzy, said, "My, what a charmer!" And then Xena joined in and said, "Us three farmers." To be continued. I've been Mr. 789. Thank you so much for tuning on in. If you did enjoy the stream, please be sure to hit us up with a follow. Subscribe if you really do want to make us love you even more than we already do. And I think that's it for me, guys. This is Regular signing off for the last time for the day, because I gotta rest my goddamn voice. Alright. Whew. That was good. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I enjoyed casting it. And I'll see y'all later. Adios.